Hey everybody.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Welcome back to another live stream.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot of Touch of Disney, food festivals.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, our Christmas tree's still up. Those of you who's keeping tab. I just like to point it out.
We have no plans on taking it down, so
I'll take it down, don't worry.
She won't. It's not happening. How is everybody doing today?
Yes, how's everybody doing? I see some people in there saying that they got their Cutwater Mai Tais in hand. Let's get crunk. I like that it's like our thing now. It's like Cutwater. We get so many like DMs on Instagram that are like, look, I got some.
I feel like we bypassed the whole what was that? The sparkling like
I still like the sparkling like
yeah, but we like jumped over to that to the next phase, which is the Cutwater.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, I wonder how many calories these are. Because one of the things that I liked about the other things is they were like low calorie.
Oh, I think they...
This probably isn't.
No.
But it's so good.
I think it said on the thing. I don't know. It doesn't say on here. I don't think alcohol needs to say.
That's true. I don't want to know. But anyways, Gizmo, you're in the chat. Good to see ya.
Kimberly Moore says you can make it into an Easter tree. Yeah, it's the Easter tree, see?
Yeah. Well,
that's it.
Yeah, how would I decorate that? With a bunch of candy?
Wonderfully Normal says, let's get you sponsored by Cutwater. I'm not even sure how that would work because isn't like anytime anything's sponsored by alcohol, you have to like enter your age and all that stuff.
Oh, so, is it? I don't know.
I don't think we can actually get
that would be so funny though.
That would be awesome.
They could like sponsor our live streams.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if they can do that or not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a joke.
You got like glitter all over your eyes.
Yeah, you can't really tell like in the camera, can you?
Let's go to the Kitra cam.
I put glitter all over my face. You can't even see it. Can you?
I don't know. I can see it a little bit.
I could really notice it when I was like putting it on. I got some really fun makeup, the Animal Crossing ColourPop makeup, and that came with like this little tube of gold glitter. And I was so excited because it reminded me of when I was younger and there was like these roll-on glitters that everybody like in the 90s, like all the girls would like just wear on their face. And I used to wear glitter all the time, like just all over my face. So it really like I could like see the sparkles of glitter like, and I was trying to like wipe it off because Peter made me feel self-conscious about it.
I didn't. You wiped it off before
I know,
you
but
even
then it
showed me.
wouldn't come off. So then I just doubled down and put more on. So it's like literally all over my face. But I don't know if you could even see it.
We got a super chat from Jillian. Says, thank you, Jillian. Bought my first Cutwater today for the stream. Hopefully our recommendation didn't do.
Which ones did you get?
Yeah, which ones did you get? But we got a super chat from Chef Ryan, who said, I look like I lost some weight. I did lose some weight. I lost actually a lot of weight, and I've gained some of it back. I got to go back on that. Yeah.
On the wagon or off the wagon.
Dano is here.
Yay,
hey, Dano.
Hi, Dano. We saw that you were at Touch of Disney yesterday. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah. I feel like we have these topics for our live streams, and we don't end up talking about it until like an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
So I thought for people watching this later on, maybe let's jump into like one of them.
Sure. Yeah.
First. So let's talk about our thoughts on the Touch of Disney. Did you see that? It just came out here.
Wow.
How did that happen? I don't know. Weird. Huh. Okay.
Was there a sound effect with it too?
I don't think there was a sound effect. But what were your thoughts on Touch of Disney?
It was so much fun. I had a great time. It was so good being back. All the food that we had was like amazing.
Gizmo's coughing in the background.
It's like tradition now. All the food we had was amazing. I feel like with any Disney special event, you just don't have enough time. And I know that it's like 8 hours, so theoretically that should be enough time, but I just feel like we didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to stay in there. It was funny because they were literally like kicking us out like at the end of the night. Like usually you know how when you go to Disney, like they'll let you kind of like linger around? No.
Well, they did for a half an hour.
Yeah, we were there probably a half an hour, but then they were kind of like, okay, guys, like leave. But I will say, obviously, it's very expensive. I think they were having a lot of issues with like mobile ordering, which we personally didn't experience just because we didn't do mobile ordering. But I heard, and
for a lot of these food festivals and stuff, Disney usually does a soft opening where
Yeah.
they do a surprise for cast members, and they did a cast member opening, but they usually do like a day or two before it's like the official date, and they didn't do that this time.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Well, it's like a cast member preview.
Yeah, the same thing happened at Knott's, where the first weekend at Knott's is kind of
same with Universal.
Yeah, Universal too.
Just long lines.
Yeah.
But that being said,
and we'll compare them in a bit, so let's not compare them right now.
That being said, I feel like obviously the food I already said was amazing because we just kind of stuck to the items that we've had before that we haven't had in a long time because we wanted that like nostalgia.
Yeah, everybody was like, "You gave everything 5
I know,
out of 5."
we gave everything ordinary adventure stars, and everyone's like, "You can't." It holds no meaning if you keep doing it.
But you don't understand. That's like us going to our favorite things that we haven't had in a year.
Yeah.
Like, of course, they're all going to get 5s because they're our favorite things.
But I mean, obviously it's the most expensive event. I feel like the parking and line to get in situation needs to maybe be approved, but I don't know how they would do that with social distancing. I think that's just
they need to open up more booths.
Yeah.
They need more booths. They need more shopping areas. They need... I don't know. It was fun. It was great being inside that park again, hanging out with friends, eating some stuff that we haven't had in a while, meeting a lot of you guys. We met so many.
Yeah, we met a lot of people. So if you guys are here and you saw us, hello.
Yeah, and it was great seeing all the cast members back in action.
Oh, another thing that I want to say, I 95% like loved the event. If I could go back, I would, but unfortunately it's sold out. And it's kind of expensive, so I don't know. I might just wait until the park reopens at this point.
Yeah.
But
unless you have a ticket.
Unless you have a ticket. But the characters were all so far away. Like especially Donald, like up in Grand California, and Mickey and Minnie and stuff up on the Silly Symphony swing area. Like they were so far away.
Yeah, if you're hoping to get a selfie with you and the characters and you're going like this and they're in the background, they're like the size of an ant.
And I thought there was going to be more photo ops and more PhotoPass photographers, which I didn't really see that many.
Yeah, that was the big selling point. Like, oh, there's going to be PhotoPass photographers. And then
I mean, there was some.
We saw like
I think we just didn't maybe see them all because we were so busy. No. But besides that, I mean, those are like very minor nitpicks. Like we had the best day ever. It was so much fun. Just like he said, being there with friends, seeing like other Disney vloggers who we haven't seen in a long time. You know what I mean? It felt like kind of like a reunion of sorts.
Yeah, we were waiting in line with Magic Journeys, which I accidentally typed Magical Journeys into our video. So sorry, Magic Journeys. But it was overnight while we were editing, and I screwed up.
And I didn't double check. It's my fault.
There's always some mess up when
if you guys, obviously, you all probably know who Magic Journeys is, but if you don't, go check.
They just messaged me right now. They're like, no worries, we didn't even notice that.
Oh, how funny.
So they enjoyed the video.
Anyways, go check out their video because they're like total foodies, and they ate like so much more food than us.
A lot of people love Dan in our video and how the flies were following him around. Our friend Dan. And we were trying to figure it out. He was looking up online, like why that would be. And he thought it was like his jacket was a certain color that
they were like attracted to. We thought maybe it was the turkey leg he was holding. We thought maybe it was like his cologne or something.
And then someone commented in the comments like, is your friend Dan on keto, on the keto diet?
He's like very
hardcore. He's been on keto for more years than we've known.
A long time, yeah.
And apparently when you're on keto, you like this oil.
Yeah, oil comes out, so I guess they were attracted to that or something. But then a lot of people left comments too. There was like, that happened to me when I was there. Like, I was just like, that's so weird. I've never like heard of that happening. But I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time, so it was worth it.
There were some other things. Let's go into tips and tricks.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get to your super chats in just a second. I see a few people have sent some, but don't worry. They don't go away for us. Yeah. So just give us a minute.
Tips and tricks. Watch out. There it goes. There it is.
I'm telling you, every time there's a live stream, there's some kind of new fancy graphic.
Okay. My first tip to you, I think, is the biggest tip. If you're going to this event, we parked at the Mickey and Friends parking structure, which is included in your admission, your $75 ticket.
It's free parking.
But you have to walk all the way from Mickey and Friends down the tram route. It's a lot of walking. My body felt like it was going to fall apart.
Well, especially at the end of the night, I feel like walking there, you're so excited. But then, like, on the end of the night, I was like, oh my God, we have to walk so far. But I actually used to walk.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Back before, like, they added that pedestrian bridge into downtown Disney, there used to be a path that would go that way. And I would usually do that because it would be quicker.
I agree. And I wanted to lose the weight of all the bad things I was eating.
So, yeah.
That said, we parked at the parking structure at 11:30, and half an hour before the event opened, when the parking garage just first opened. We were there with the beeping and all that stuff, and we didn't get into the gates until 1.
Yeah, almost 1.
So it took us an hour and a half from the parking to getting in. We lost an hour of the event, which to us, and we're filming, we're like that. Maybe to you, maybe that's not a big deal, but to us, that was kind of a big deal. And there is a hack to get around this.
Yeah, we, where did we see it?
I know Mondo has mentioned it.
So basically,
Just Ask Danny has mentioned this.
If you want to get in quicker, you could park at the Simba parking lot, which is where the parking is for downtown Disney, or you could park at the
Anaheim Hotel.
The Anaheim Hotel, which is $10 as well, which is on the harbor side, and it's like 5 minutes away from the entrance.
Yeah. So this is, if you park in the harbor side, there's almost no way getting in. You get up there right before 12 when it opens. You might even open early. And here's my tip number 2. If you weren't lucky like us and got a reservation for Lamplight Lounge or Carthay Circle, 1/3 of the seats for those restaurants are available for a walk-up waiting list.
Yeah. So if you head there first and you try to get a walk-up, you might be able to get one.
We couldn't get it, or we didn't try, but we wouldn't have getting in there at 1. If you want to get that, you need to be one of the first people in there. Tip number 2B, all you need to do is be inside the park. Your ticket's scanned, and you go to the restaurant on your Disneyland app.
Oh,
and you
that is a good tip. I thought you had to walk all the way to the restaurant.
Mobile wait list.
Oh, that's a good tip. As soon as you get in, try for it.
Yeah. So that was my, I think that is going to help out a lot of people if you want to go to one of those restaurants.
Because I know so many people that didn't get reservations. Like we almost didn't. Yeah. I just kept checking.
You said the hack last week where you were just playing around with the different times. Someone at the event
checking. Yeah.
Someone at the event said that you could also play around with the number of people.
Oh yeah. Some people were saying if you had 2, it didn't show up, and then they put 3 and they somehow found time. So just try a bunch of different combinations and I'm
not going to guarantee this, but if you have 3 or 4 on your reservation and 2 people show up, I don't think they're going to charge you for those 2 people that showed up. So if you have 2 people and you can't get a reservation for 2 and you can get a reservation for 3 or 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. That is a good tip.
Yeah. So, don't go on me if they charge you for those people.
Oh, Mike is saying Garden Walk parking structure too. Yeah. Garden Walk is a good option too, which is like a mall that's right by there. That's a little
bit of a walk though.
I mean, yeah, but if you want to get in quicker.
Yeah. Another tip I wish we knew in the beginning of the day is you get a $25 gift card for dining with your ticket, with each ticket. That ticket, that dining gift card, I thought was going to be good forever. It's only good for that day.
Yeah. So we had a few dollars left on one of our gift cards that we, unfortunately, because I was just like, oh, we'll use it. I think I was going to use it at Ghirardelli, which the only places that you can't use the dining card is for alcohol and at Ghirardelli.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll use it on my Ghirardelli. And then I went in there and they were like, nope. So I had a few dollars left. And then we haven't tested it, but apparently you can only use them that day. So that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
So make sure to use it.
The other thing I want to let everybody know is everybody was having trouble with these mobile ordering. At some points, it was 2-3 hours before you could pick up your food.
Yeah, it was crazy.
At one of these stands. There are these cashiers. There's one next to the Carthay Circle Theater, or the restaurant, and there's one near the Little Mermaid ride. And usually there's a line there, but it's worth waiting in that line because you can go up to those cashiers and buy anything that is sold at any of the booths. The garden.
So the normal restaurants, I don't think that applies to, but the booths.
But the good thing here is if you know what you want for that day, you could buy everything, and they give you a receipt, and you basically just get to walk up to the booth and be like, give me my Trader Sam's chicken wings.
Yeah.
They cross it off.
So if you plan to eat a lot of the stuff at the booth, I would recommend doing that.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess that's all the tips I had.
But yeah, so use those tips when you go.
Yeah, hopefully those tips help someone.
I feel bad that we didn't really like talk about that in the video, but we just didn't encounter it because we were eating at lamplight and doing this and that we didn't even realize it until like the end of the day.
Okay, let's get to some super chats here because we are way behind. Eduardo sent in a super chat. Thank you so much. Are you all excited for Disney's reopening on April 30th?
So excited. So excited. Thank you so much.
Ooh, someone says Cutwater Mai Tai with pineapple orange juice is excellent.
Ooh. Yeah.
I should try that.
You should blend it in the blender.
Okay, let's see what else we got here.
Oh, somebody real quick. People are saying that they've eliminated the walk-up option for lamplight as of like today.
Oh,
so,
really?
I mean, it could come back. I would say still try.
Oh.
But
interesting. Because I had been told that 1/3 of the seats there. Also, the other thing that's annoying to me is they only were doing it upstairs, like the old Cove Bar space. They have so many seats outdoors downstairs. And even inside, it's like open air.
The whole downstairs is open.
Yeah, why didn't they? I don't know. Okay. Another super chat here from Zenobia.
Yeah, sure. Just trust yourself.
Hey, Peter and Kitra, saw you guys a Taste of Merry Farm last year. Do you think it's improved at Knott's or is it the same? Oh, it's very much improved. Well, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Do you think it's improved at Knott's or is it this? Oh, are you saying is Disney improved or is Knott's improved since Merry Farm?
I think they mean Knott's. I think it's improved every single festival. I think they've gotten better.
That being said, my favorite festival is still the Halloween one.
Yeah. I think the one thing that Knott's has learned, especially with the food thing, is that there's multiple locations for every one of the food items, and they've opened up as many booths as possible. Where Disney and Universal are both have the trouble of you can only get the Dole Whip at this one place, and then there's a huge line for that one place.
Also, pro tip, we noticed probably right a couple hours before the event was like ending, it really emptied out in there. So like you got your Dole Whip then and you got like your other thing and there was like no line.
Yeah.
But
also, that's another thing I noticed at Disney was the first couple hours it was very busy at the stands.
And then it kind of like chills a little bit. Yeah. So like for lines for food and mobile ordering and stuff.
We got a super chat here from Jay. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
I just got back from Galaxy's Edge. I got a droid in a lightsaber.
Awesome. How fun. We really wanted to get one of those when we were there, but like we couldn't get any reservations. We wanted to do another lightsaber.
We'll do it someday. Yeah. They just have some new Ronto wraps, so we got to get back.
I know. Well, also, we didn't want to carry the lightsaber back on the plane, so that was part of it. But we did try.
We got a super chat from S13 Danny. He's here every week. Says, drink up, you two, and shout out to my 5-year-old, Serena.
Yeah.
She loves you guys.
Shout out to Serena.
Hey, Serena.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
We got a super chat here from the Vasquez family, and they're here, I think, often. Can you get a happy birthday to my wife, Regina? Love you guys. Keep vlogging. Happy birthday, Regina.
Happy birthday, Regina. Regina, it's your birthday.
Oh, no. You're going to start singing now.
Happy birthday, Regina.
Everybody's going to be asking for songs.
I know. That's the only song I know.
Megan sent us a super chat. It looks like she's in the UK. Oh, yeah. Manchester. Says hi from Meg and Ryan from Manchester.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us. I know it must be at least like midnight there, I think, right?
Yeah, everybody's saying they love Magic Journeys.
We
they're
love
really
them
good people.
Yeah, that's what made waiting to get in fun because we got to hang out with them the whole way, like from the parking garage to when we got inside.
Yeah.
So it made time like go by quicker.
And Karina sent us a super chat. Says, hi from San Diego. We love Walt Disney World. Or we leave to Walt Disney World in about a week.
Yay! How exciting. You guys are going to have so much fun. Hopefully it's not too busy.
Yeah, she's in San Diego. I've been thinking about, like, should we go to the SeaWorld food festival that they have? Is that worth going to? Do you know? Have you been?
I want to take a trip to San Diego in general. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, that could be on the list of things.
I mean, that's definitely
Yeah.
on the list, but I felt like that was going to be like, let's wait a month or two so that like things are more open.
Yeah.
But I don't
Well,
know.
SeaWorld might be opening
Yeah.
like quicker than Disney,
Yeah.
like the actual rides and stuff. Because I know Legoland is opening April 1st.
I just don't know.
And that's like soon.
We tried covering a food festival and a theme park in one day in Florida. You have not seen that video yet. It was very hard to do. So I'm not sure we could cover SeaWorld and the SeaWorld food. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
What do you think?
I think we could because I don't do roller coasters.
Yeah, but there's all the like animal stuff.
I think we could.
Okay.
You have to believe in yourself.
I believed in us at Busch Gardens and it did not work out. 2D sent in a super chat. Finally caught one of your lives. Thanks for all the wonderful content. You guys literally got me through the quarantine and bad anxiety. Love y'all.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to us.
Yeah, we had quite a few people come up to us at the Touch of Disney event and say that. Some people breaking down in tears. It was really, it really like hit me hard. Like how, I don't know. It really felt
crazy.
Like special. Yeah.
So thank you. We're glad that we could be here for you and you could be here for us.
Yeah. Chef Ryan sent another super chat. This one, $9.99 pounds. I think it's pounds. Which character would you most like to see walking around Batu? We are yet to visit, but love your videos, especially when you met the Ewoks in the 80s night. Love Ryan, Megan, and little Leonard?
Leonard Bigglesworth.
Well,
thank you guys. I think you just answered. Yeah, I was gonna say the Ewoks before I even read that. But who else? The Jawas, I feel like would be easy. They've already got those costumes. C-3PO.
Yeah. Who else is of? I don't know.
I don't know. I want
to see more droids.
I want to see more aliens, like in the cantina. Like I know that there's not a lot of room in there, but like I wish there was like at least one kind of alien.
Yeah, I'd like to see Hondo walking around.
Yeah,
him in the cantina, like him bargaining with you and like trying to get you to like fly a mission for him. That would be Anyways, Kevin sent in a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Kevin. We've met Kevin, I think, in Barks before. Thanks for your tips. You are the connoisseur of tips. My wife and I are going on April 9th. Looking forward to that Monte Cristo. That Monte Cristo is so good.
I say that one was a very popular one. So if you're going to get that, I would try to get that like quick.
Yeah. And half of Monte Cristo, I think, is actually already so much. I feel like they should cut down the portion at least the outdoor. What is that place in New Orleans? The outdoor place that sells the Monte Cristo.
Cafe Orleans? Yeah.
I think they should cut that down to the half portion.
Yeah.
Anyways. You don't have any opinion on that?
I don't know. I think people like the big one.
Okay, I'm trying to catch up on stuff here. We got some new subscribers in here. Welcome, new subscribers.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I was like, how do you know?
Well,
thanks for joining us.
The other weird thing is I just noticed in the YouTube app you can actually see like people subscribing in the stream. I've never looked in the YouTube app while we're doing stuff, but it never occurred to me that people would be watching a live stream if they weren't subscribed yet.
Yeah.
I looked at the analytics last week, and half the people that watched our live stream last week were not subscribed.
Really?
So if
you're How would they find it?
If you're out there watching
this, I don't understand.
If you enjoyed those tips that we gave you, please hit subscribe and the bell below. Like, we'll come to you 3 times a week for free.
Plus a live stream. So actually 4 times a week. You won't get sick of us, I promise.
Rudy sent in a super chat. He says, awesome to finally meet you guys on Thursday. Also cool to finally spot myself in one of your videos.
Oh, how fun. Oh, yeah, Rudy. It was nice meeting you.
Can also vouch for the walk back to the car as horrible. Yeah. I felt like my body was going to fall apart.
I think we were just really tired.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like it's always like that. Like at a Disney day, though, like by the time you have to walk back, you're just like, no. Even when you take the tram, you're just like, oh, I have to walk all the way to the tram.
Yeah. Quinn says he wants the Legoland vlog. I've never been to Legoland. I'd like to go sometime.
We've never been. I would love to do that. We should do that because it opens soon.
Yeah. Wonderfully Normal is headed to San Diego in April for Cynthia's birthday. We'll just like hijack your whole
Yeah,
birthday
just
trip.
let us tag along.
Yeah.
I'll just put me in your suitcase.
You don't want that. Scott sent in a super chat, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Scott.
Thank
He's here
you.
every week, and we appreciate him so much. Just got back from Touch. Monte
Wow.
Cristo and Frozen Jack and Coke are legit. Thank you for the
Mhm.
vid review. With no rides or vlogs to shoot, we were pretty much done in 4 hours. It was just great to be there. I
Yeah.
agree.
I feel like maybe the reason why it felt to me like we didn't have enough time is because we were trying to shoot a video. That might have had something to do with
Yeah.
it. So we had all these grand plans of like
We had a list of things.
unrealistic plans.
Yeah.
But like there was so much stuff that like we didn't even get to see. Like we didn't go to Hollywoodland at all. Like there was just so much stuff that we didn't get to do.
Yeah.
That's just because we were slow at vlogging. Like it just takes time.
Well, here's the thing though. Usually when we go to a theme park in normal times, we have a game plan of like, oh, we're going to shoot a video in Galaxy's Edge today, and we're going to shoot the thing over in Tomorrowland, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like we'd shoot like 2 videos in one day, and it's just we're concentrating on 2 lands or 2, right? Like now this is like you got to cover the entire California adventure.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also Peter wanted to eat like 50 food items.
Yeah.
He's like, we haven't eaten all the food yet. I was like, I can't eat anymore. I'm so full. Like, there was just a point, like, after the Cove Bar, or after Lamplight, that I was, like, so full.
Yeah.
I was just like, I can't. I'm sorry.
Aurora is here again. Thank you for the super chat. Sitting in my dorm room right now, doing a Disney Princess assignment for college, wishing I was in Disney World.
Well, thanks for joining
the Disney
us.
Princess assignment?
That's cool. That's got to be fun.
I wish I could have a college assignment about Disney princesses. Oh, yeah. Jessica says, I wish there was more shops open at Touch of Disney. That was one of my biggest disappointments is like, you know, we were waiting for Lamplight to, like, our reservations at Lamplight. And, like, I'm like, oh, I'll go over to the Pixar store, the
Yeah, and it was closed.
tin toy, or...
Knickknacks?
Knickknacks, yeah.
Or...
It is Knickknacks, yeah. It has the tin toy and the logo, whatever. But yeah, closed. So much was closed.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I mean, all these people are paying so much money for all these, like, $75 a person, and you only get $25 in food.
I think they just don't have the staff. Like, they probably just can't. I don't know.
We'll talk about comparisons later. But Knott's at every single store open.
Yeah, Disneyland is a lot bigger than Knott's, though.
I don't know.
What else would the reasoning be? You'd think they want to fill up as much space as possible.
I think they want to save money.
Oh,
I think.
Interesting. How would they save money with keeping
not
store
paying
closed?
cast members? Okay. Blanca sent in a super chat. I wanted to thank you guys for great content and amazing quality in your videos. Great work, guys. We'll be at Boysenberry Fest for my birthday Friday.
Have so much fun.
Yes.
Eat all the things.
Eat all the things. Have such an amazing time, and thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
We put a lot of work into our videos to try to make it, quote unquote, amazing quality. Yeah. I don't think we've reached that, but I'm glad you think so.
Have some pride in yourself.
I don't know.
We've got a good camera and a good lens, so I think that helps.
Yeah, it helps, but we're getting better every time. I think we're learning new things.
Learning every day.
Yeah. Megan sent in a 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much, Megan.
Thank you.
We watch your videos in the UK. We love them so much. Little Leonard looks up to Peter so much. We will show him tomorrow when he wakes up. It's nearly 1 a.m. in the UK. Aww.
That's cute. Well, thanks for being here.
What was it? Leonard Bigglesworth? Wigglesworth?
Or no, I forget. It's funny though.
Yeah, I can't access the old chat. But okay, let's see what else we got here. Stacy says, I'm going to the Taste of Universal with my family, my best friend. Any food do you recommend? Any tips?
I would say all the food in Wizarding World is good. All the food at Minions was good. And you got to get yourself a giant donut at Simpsons.
One thing we didn't get that looks really good is that gigantic Bavarian pretzel.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say check that out. The Simpsons donut.
The food at Universal was like pretty solid.
Yeah, anything at Wizarding World is great. Someone says your channel, because you were asking how are people watching this if they're not subscribed. Your channel is recommended by YouTube, so it appears in the mainstream.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that is if you watch like similar
Yeah.
channels, maybe it'll show it.
Luke says he did subscribe to you guys. Luke, we know you're a subscriber. Breakaway says can't subscribe from the TV. Well, then you pull up the YouTube app and subscribe. I don't know.
You can't subscribe from the TV. I feel like
Okay,
I've subscribed to people from Apple TV, but maybe
it might be a different.
maybe it's different.
Yeah.
No worries.
Bessie Travel asked, what program did you use to create your intro? We did not create it. We hired a artist that we admired, Audrey Eastock, who you can search on the interwebs. She is a great artist. She made the designs, and then we hired someone on Fiverr that was an animator to turn her designs into an animation.
Yeah, and to put like the sound effects and stuff.
If we could design that, we'd be working at Pixar.
I should try to design an intro and just to see how bad it would be. It'd be so bad.
Well, remember, we had her designs, and I tried to, like, animate them myself, and it was, like, bad. It was like you eating the Ronto wrap, and then, like, the Ronto wrap was just going into your face. Remember that?
Yeah.
TK Money sent in a super chat.
Thanks so much.
What you guys think of Falcon and Winter Soldier? Will Steve Rogers show up? Chris Evans made that new deal to appear in new Marvel stuff. Did he make a new deal? I think that's a rumor. Will he show up? Well, the question is, if he does show up, will he show up as old man Steve Rogers, or will it be a flashback with him and Bucky or Falcon? Or
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think somebody's going to show up. If it's not him, it might be somebody else.
Well, we already had two appearances from Marvel characters in the first episode. Though one was a smaller villain guy, and another was a big hero. So, yeah, I think we're gonna get more.
Yeah, we loved it.
Yeah,
it's really good so far. I'm excited for the new episode.
Yeah, and if you missed that smaller villain appearance, I did a podcast on Friday on /Film Daily. We talk all about it there.
Yeah, I missed it. Don't spoil it here, but I'll go listen, and then I'll find out.
Yeah.
You guys know that I never listen. Actually, when we flew to Walt Disney World, I listened to all of your the Wanda ones.
After she had seen the show. Well,
no, the show wasn't over yet, I don't think.
Yeah. Joseph asked.
It took the entire flight. And I was like, oh my God. I was like learning so much. I was like, oh my God.
How much were we wrong about?
You were right about a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Like the whole Agatha thing and all that.
I thought we were wrong about that. That seemed like a ridiculous theory when
I know you were kind of like dismissing it, and I was like yelling at the thing. I was like, "No, you're right."
Joseph says he's a new subscriber as well. For Touch of Disney, I know you get $25 for food, but how many tastings do you end up getting?
It depends. Like for example, the Monte Cristo, that's $10 alone. Or
your lobster nachos.
Or my lobster nachos were $20 because lamplight is kind of like pricey, but honestly, I feel like it's worth it. And like my s'mores milkshake, I think was like $8 or something. Like the food isn't cheap at Disney. So I'd say you'd probably get 2, if not 3 tastings out of it.
Yeah.
So,
no, you probably get 3 or 4 if you don't go to like us.
If you plan it in a way where like you get like less expensive stuff, but
they did have some stuff that was like $6-7, but also they had like, I know I saw on Mondo's Instagram that like he got like the mimosas. It was like that 3 mimosas, and that was like $16 or something. It was something expensive.
And it was more than that. Yeah.
What was it?
It was like 18 or something, or 19.
Whatever it was did not look like it was worth it at all. Yeah. So I'd stay away from those. Lily says she loves my...
Well, you can't use your gift card on alcohol anyway.
Yeah. Says, loved my t-shirt. I'm not sure if this is the official Disney t-shirt, but I found it on eBay one time.
I got this at Target.
Yeah, recently.
Yesterday.
I really love that too. I love how it's the Marvel logo, but...
I don't know. What I love about the Target t-shirts is they're so cheap. Like it was like $12, and they're really good quality for, being Target. But
ooh, Dano says the best food and drink he had at Touch of Disney, his was the Bavarian beef skewer that was from Bingo Barbecue.
No, we didn't get anything from Bingo Barbecue.
I really wanted them to have the
one that you liked, the pork belly.
Pork belly. They didn't have that, and then the sparkling Greyhound cocktail.
Wow, yum! Hopefully you made a vlog because I'd love to see what that was like.
I wish we got to do more of the booths. And I wish we got another ticket so we could go back and do more of the booths, but we didn't.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
The good news is the parks are opening soon and we could go and eat then.
For real, yeah. Well, they won't have the booths there now. Kevin sent another super chat. We have
Kevin.
met. It's true. The connection you make us all feel why I will be a subscriber in Patreon until your very last vlog.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. We've met Kevin a couple times, actually.
Yeah.
We met him at Knott's and maybe Knott's twice? No, Knott's and Universal, I think.
I don't remember.
Yeah. The first time we met him was at Knott's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sometimes hard, like...
I know. I'm trying to look at the photo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was Knott's. We met you at Boysenberry.
Yeah. So
I could see it now. Sorry, I'm like
actually,
blind.
I think we met him before Boysenberry. I think we
met him before, but
last one, something. Yeah. Anyways, Erin sent in a super chat. Thank you, Erin. I know Disney is set to open April 30th. Any details on rides yet? All or outdoor ones? Crossing my fingers for some indoor ones. The press release says.
Well, first of all, thank you, Aaron. Good to see you here. I think it was last week or the week before we talked, and we kind of assumed it was all indoor, but I think it's going to be...
Yeah, I don't have...
Or we thought it was all outdoor, but I think it's going to be indoor and outdoor. At least that's what the press release makes it seem like, because they talk about Rise of the Resistance and they talk about Snow White, which are both indoor.
Get ready to once again experience favorite attractions at both parks, from thrilling adventures like the new Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, the Incredicoaster, to family-friendly experiences like Peter Pan's Flight and Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. New magic will be unveiled, too, like the reimagined Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Opens for the very first time.
Yeah, Bessie says yes, indoor rides will be allowed.
Yeah, so that's weird because there were like some newspapers, some actual credible sources saying the whole indoor thing, but I don't know.
I'm excited because I was like, that's really going to... Yeah. I mean, it'll be better than nothing, but I'm happy that both are going to be open.
Yeah. We got a super chat here from Megan.
Thanks, Megan.
In 36 days, my Walt Disney World trip and may build a droid. Can't decide BB or R2 unit. Which is better? Love you guys and keep up the great work.
So I got the BB unit, and while I think it's really cute, it's very hard to control. The R2 unit is so much easier to control.
And there's more options, I think.
Yeah, there's more like accessories.
Yeah.
That being said, I still love my BB one. Just keep in mind that it's like a learning curve to control it, and I still don't. I'm still bad at it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So whichever one, I feel like that's not good advice. Like whichever one you want.
No, I think that's very good advice. You've
do you
highlighted.
Want like functioning, or do you want just like if you like the like style of the round ones more? It's really up to you.
Oh, and Aurora, who is having a class assignment on Disney Princesses, says that her assignment is on the psychology behind the Disney Princess movies. Pretty interesting.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I wonder what... I can't even think of what the psychology... I mean, it's teaching young girl that they need to find a prince.
It worked. Right?
And their lives will be perfect.
Yeah.
Happily forever after.
Why can't you see my glitter in the camera?
I don't know.
Can you guys see it?
I don't think so.
Dang it. I'll have to take a photo and put it on Instagram because it's truly ridiculous.
Bernadette and Zoe. That's Zoe, right? Z-O-E?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello from Canada. My family loves your channel. We started watching you 2 years ago on our first trip to Disneyland.
Aww.
Happy spring.
Yes. Well, thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Well, our 2-year anniversary is coming up in April.
Oh, wow. So you must have just started right when we started.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for subscribing and thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Our channel has blossomed so much since then. It's kind of crazy that like our 2 years coming up.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like time flies. And we had to deal with the whole 2020.
Yeah.
Crazy.
By the way, I wanted to talk about we're currently at I think 48,000.
Oh, I thought it was going to say earlier. That's why I was looking, but it doesn't. I think 47. I think we're almost to 48. Doesn't it say right there?
147,000 subscribers. I think if all things go the way they have been going, we in a week and a half or 2 weeks, we will hit 150,000 subscribers.
That soon?
Probably like 2 weeks, yeah.
That's soon. What
should we do? Is that right?
I think I don't know. I thought it slowed down a little.
Hmm.
Relatively soon, though, because I think we're almost to 48. So
Now you're making me doubt my, to give you an idea.
either way, that's very exciting. And what should we do to celebrate?
We got about 1,500 subscribers in the last 7 days. So we're about 3,000 away. So that's 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, we're closer to that because we're almost to 48.
Yeah. So it's going to be in the next 2 weeks probably.
That's crazy. Can you imagine?
Is nuts. So wanted to ask you guys, like, what should we do? Like, I don't know if
should we go to Legoland?
Like,
that could be fun.
How can we even celebrate? I don't know what we could do to celebrate 150,000 subscribers.
I don't know. Maybe we could do another like Q&A, like answer more questions.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Huh.
Because I know like some YouTubers, when they hit a milestone, they do like that sort of thing. Maybe, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
actually, I don't know what people do.
I don't know.
We should definitely eat cake.
Right? We should always definitely eat cake.
House tour, says Heather Price.
Yeah,
don't worry.
Yeah,
I know we keep saying it, but we'll do it. That will happen at some point.
I'm looking at the chat now. Sorry, I'm like looking over here, but this is where I can look at my real-time chat, and here's where I can look at the behind chat where we answer questions. So I'm looking at, someone says Kitcher's Quarantine Kitchen, special giveaway.
I could do a quarantine kitchen where I make like a celebration cake or something. That could be maybe not boring. I don't know.
Booze Cruise, says Meg.
Yes, Meg.
Santiago says, eat tacos and drink margaritas to celebrate.
There we go. I love to eat tacos.
Make a video reading off every single subscriber. I don't think that's possible.
Could you imagine?
That sounds like something Mr. Beast would do.
That would take us like literally a week to do.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Angela says the trackers tried every cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory when they hit 150,000.
Really?
You guys should try every cupcake. I feel like we can't. We can't.
Guys, we're trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
But I just saw one go by.
Bag collection. One vote for Q&A.
Coco says reaction video of your first vlog. That will make me cringe.
I don't know if we want to do
because first of all, we show our bathroom in that video, or like we show like our toilet, and it's very.
Why you're so like ashamed of that?
Because it's embarrassing.
It isn't. People love that.
And then, yeah, that could be interesting though, because we went to our very first video was when we went to the Avengers Endgame premiere.
Yeah, someone says take 150 shots.
It's not the most exciting video because we couldn't really film that much of it, but take 150 shots of water. Okay.
Manny says, "Girl, get back in the kitchen, girl."
I know.
Make cake and butter beer. Go back to Hawaii.
Oh my god, I wish.
I'd love to go back to Hawaii.
I should just try to make Hawaiian food.
See, if everything wasn't opening up, I would say let's do like some kind of like
something
trip kind of interesting thing for the vlogs, but everything's opening up for the theme park, so we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, anyways. I can't pay attention to the real-time chat anymore.
Oh, we could do like a weekend trip, like San Diego.
Okay, let's Disney Steve sent in a super chat. Said, loved your Touch of Disney video. Do you guys have any more reservations for it? Also a question, are you able to bring lightsabers on a plane from Galaxy's Edge?
Yes. So as far as I know, you are allowed to bring lightsabers because we had a friend who did. We don't have any more reservations for... Sorry. Excuse me. We don't have any more reservations. We only got one because it's, kind of expensive. And we were like, we don't need to go twice.
We also didn't think that it was going to sell out like it did. Like usually with knots and stuff, you can buy extra days later on if you want to go back. We didn't know that in the first day that it would sell out, and then they had to add additional days and stuff. So
yeah. So unfortunately, no, that was our one and done. I feel pretty satisfied though with what we got to do. Kevin
asks, you mentioned food being popular early. Does that mean that they run out of certain items? It's the same with any of the food festivals that have you ever been to a food festival at DCA where they might run out of an item and they're like take some like a little bit to like cook some more and bring some more. Yeah,
like they'll run out and then that only happened to us once with the wings. They didn't have like the dipping sauce.
The aioli.
Yeah, so we had to wait like maybe like 5 minutes and then they had it. But no, I just mean that like the lines fill up quickly and the mobile ordering fills up quickly. So like you should look over all the food that you want before and like try to make a game plan of like the stuff that you really want to eat. So you don't end up waiting like super long in the mobile
In
orders.
anything that you're ordering at those kiosks, buy it at that one register that I told you about, the marketplace cashier. And then just you can go up to them. You don't have to like wait for mobile order. You don't have to wait in the line.
Yeah.
Katie Journeys sent us a super chat. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
We met you in line at Three Broomsticks opening day at the Taste of Universal. We tagged you on Instagram with our ordinary sticker on our skateboard.
Awesome.
Oh, very cool.
Well, it was so nice to meet you guys. That was such a fun day.
Yeah. Except for right then, it was like rain.
I know, well, yeah. But I didn't care. I was in the Wizarding World.
Yeah. Deanna sent us a super chat. Thank you, Deanna. Love you guys. I want to go to Universal for my birthday tomorrow, but couldn't get tickets.
Aww.
Hope to meet you soon. We're all the stores in Hogsmeade open. Yes.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes,
we didn't actually get to go into like any of them, but I'm pretty sure they were. The only one that I think wasn't open was the one that's in the ride. Like there's a store like when you exit the ride, like that one wasn't open.
Yeah.
But everything else was open.
Joseph asked, do you guys have any merch? Totally will buy some if you guys do. Yes, if you go in the video description below, there's a link to Spreadshirt for some of our logo merch and stuff. And we might be coming out with some stuff like
we need
next month or the month after. Yeah.
Our merch.
Yeah, but I like the classic.
I like the classic logo too, but we need like some variety.
You need to get on a hat because someone tagged us on Instagram.
I know. I should get one. I really want to get I need to buy a bunch of our merch because I want a coffee mug and I want like a sweatshirt too.
Yeah. Tana Rue is here. Thank you for the super chat. You guys rock, and thanks for answering super geek questions on Instagram. Smoochies.
Oh, thanks for being here. It's good to see you.
Someone says you can subscribe from Amazon Remote. Up, right, more, right, 4 times, and play button.
Yes.
That reminds me of the Contra code. It was like up, down,
yes.
down, left, right.
That's funny.
B, A, select start.
That's really showing your
Someone asked if the Slash Home podcast review of Snyder Cut of Justice League. I don't know if Slash Filmcast is doing one. I'm sure they are. We're gonna do a spoiler discussion on Monday. I think we're recording it. So
for Slash Film Daily.
I'm
sure they're gonna do it on.
Yeah.
I saw Dave that he was talking about it with Joanna today. I think for his Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did watch the Snyder Cut. I see some questions in here asking what people like talking about the Snyder Cut. Do you want to give any spoilers to what your thoughts are? Because we didn't even talk to each other about it.
It's long.
Yeah.
It's really
it's long. It's 4 hours long, so be prepared for that.
I think it's a better movie than the one that was released in theaters. That said, it's way too long, way too serious, and I think if you could cut this movie down to like 2.5 hours, I think this could be a really great movie, but it's just really long. And I just kind of, as someone who's actually liked Snyder's stuff in the past, it just seems so grim and so serious.
I thought it was beautiful. Especially like...
I'm not saying it's not beautiful.
Like, but I mean, you come to expect that from Zack Snyder. Like, all of his stuff looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
But especially The Flash. Like, I thought The Flash looked like pretty good in the other Justice League. But like, the visual effects for The Flash, like I feel like he was my favorite. Obviously, I think besides Aquaman and Superman. Okay, what am I talking about? Why am I ranking them? Visually, I liked to look at The Flash, like with his like lightning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked that they gave more of a backstory to Cyborg. You really like felt for him and his dad, and like, and then what else? But ultimately, I kind of agree with you. I felt like it was really long. I wish they could have just tightened it up more. It felt like a bunch of different... It felt like they just obviously had all the scenes from the movie and then they just like put them all together. Like they didn't try to like make the story flow better, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. But then the final battle and stuff I felt like was a lot better. So there's a lot of positives to it, but I personally liked the original one too, so I'm one of like those people who actually didn't hate it. So I like them both for different reasons. But like I jokingly said on my Twitter that like I like the other one better. And everyone I got like one response that was like, no. Like I just wanted to like see if I could make someone mad by saying
Well,
that.
the thing is,
But it's like everyone has their own.
I liked the stupid humor of
But you
the
didn't
other
like the
one.
original one really. I liked it way more than you
Yeah,
did.
but I do enjoy the jokes and stuff, even though they're like
Yeah.
sometimes like grown worthy jokes. I don't know. It just feels so serious in this one, and
Yeah.
Flash kind of seems out of place at times whenever he makes a joke because it's like the rest of the
No, I
movie.
appreciated that.
Hmm.
And I loved I don't know, I really liked it. I wish I think I was also really tired when we were watching it because like I had been up the whole day before, like so like I think I needed to be in like a better like I needed to like drink like a cup of coffee or something before watching it.
Yeah. My friend
If that makes
Zach
sense.
is in here, and he sent a super chat. Thank you so much, Zach. I was watching your Halloween Horror Nights video from 2019. It's so bizarre seeing scare actors getting so close and sticking tongues out.
Isn't that
Oh, well,
crazy?
I wonder if they will do that in scare zones, especially at Knott's. Like the people at Knott's would like whisper and it would get like really up close.
I'd have like sometimes you could feel like the spit of like people like I mean not really. I mean maybe it was like spray bottles or something, but I know, isn't that crazy?
I think there's going to be plexiglass like there was.
I think at least for this year, yeah, there's going to be they're going to keep it very distant with plexiglass, but I think maybe by next year maybe it'll get back to a little bit more normal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to show you this. There's this Twitter account called Horror Nightmares, and they always do these speculation maps of what is going to be at Halloween Horror Nights in the future, and they've released their new one for Orlando today. If I can pull it up. Not sure if you can see this. So here's the list of what they think is going to be in Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights 30. So The Bride of Frankenstein Lives.
Yeah.
Which
was there. Yeah.
Beetlejuice will be coming back. The Revenge of the Tooth Fairy will be coming back. They say Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Halloween Horror Nights icons captured. That makes sense because they had that 30th, whole celebration of all the Welcome to Scary horror in the Horrorland or Heartland.
Okay. That seems like a very random. Well, you know what I
don't like? Don't they have that like one town that everything is based off of?
You know what I'm noticing? A lot of this is, well, I guess it's 50-50, but what we love about Orlando is how they have so many original mazes. Yeah. So that's cool.
Well, yeah.
It's like half and half.
So here they have icons, they have Tooth Fairy, they have Puppet Theater, this is one that is from Greg Nicotero, who does like the visual effects for Walking Dead. And they didn't announce it last year, but Peacock showed this like making of the maze.
Yeah, so that one's probably going to be.
So that one it's called Captive Audience. I guess you're in a puppet theater where the puppets come alive.
That's going to be good. That's going to be good.
The Wicked Growth, Realm of the Pumpkin. That sounds like it was stolen from Knott's because they have the Pumpkin Eater maze.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
The Haunting of Hill House, which I'm sure you'll.
That is like number one besides Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
but that is number one anticipation for
Beetlejuice for me. I think is my number one.
Yeah.
And I'm also excited for Bride of Frankenstein Lives. That looked like it was going to be a lot of fun.
And then Creepshow they did at in Hollywood in 2019, and it was actually really scary. So I think that could be also very good. How exciting.
And Scare Zones, 30th Anniversary Zone.
Cool.
So I'm not sure what that means. An original, this is going to be a zone here that's going to be original property. A Creepshow Scare Zone, and then they're also having a Creep. See, this is speculation, so it's not like this could change. So maybe the Creepshow is going to be a Scare Zone and not a house. Terra, what is that? Cruntus? I don't know. And Best of Scare Zones mashup. I like that. And then they're going to have the what else did I see here? There was I guess that's it, right? Yeah. Oh, and the other thing I saw is how do I get out of this? Oh no. Close. I don't want to log on. Go back. Okay. Oh no. What is going on here? Sorry guys. They also had a speculation map for Hollywood, but it looks a little bit less exciting.
Yeah, what is up with this one? It's like two mazes and
Now, these guys are very smart. I think the fact that they have these down, they have good inside sources. So I'm guessing the maze that was left over by Waterworld, I'm guessing someone has peeked in there. Like some kind of cast member or team member, and that's Halloween 3, which is a cool maze. Halloween 3.
Is Halloween a Universal property? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was
then,
like, they do that every year.
yeah, but I don't think they've done 3 yet, right? And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the one that is built in between. They've left that up too. So I'm guessing that. So they don't know anything else. Will there be anything else? I don't know. Maybe they'll only be limited to 2 things, but that's what they're saying right now. So
boring.
Yeah. Sorry, but thank you, Zach, for your super chat, because that let me transition into that. Which is
thank you.
Cool.
We're excited for Horror Nights. I hope it's happening. I'll take it however we could get it in Hollywood. If we only get those 2, that's fine. I still want to go.
Yes. Hopefully not Scary Farm happens. Vernon sent in a super chat.
Thank you.
Going to Touch of Disney on the 11th. Love watching you guys. Just became a Patreon. Look forward to all the fun stuff over there.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Vernon. Make sure to sign up for our Discord. That's where the fun really is.
Yeah, they're like trading postcards. They're sending postcards to each other. There's like this whole Kendall's like organized this whole group of people sending postcards. Yeah, it looks so much fun. Yeah, we're not part of it, but well, we sent Jen and I Christmas cards on Christmas. But B Jordan, who is one of the Patreons and Discordians, is here. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It's been said, but bears repeating. Thanks for keeping me sane during the lockdown. OA vlogs are a big portion of my TV viewing.
Thank you.
Well, we're keeping that grape a little less grumpy. And what? No?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. There's a Spencer, I think. Spencer, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Spencer. Shout out to my new fiance, Ariana. Love you so much. We also love watching your videos.
Shout out to Ariana and Spencer. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us.
Someone asked, are we planning a trip to Walt Disney World in October for the opening of Ratatouille ride?
Actually,
we have park reservations for that opening day.
We at least have a park reservation for the day Ratatouille opens. So hopefully
that's all we have. So
yeah,
so we'll see.
We're at least gonna try to go for that.
Yeah. Star Wars Legacy sent us a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Love the videos. They always manage to cheer me up. Much love and respect from the southern border of deep South Texas.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching. Food down there.
Ooh, yeah. You got barbecue and you got like good Mexican food, I'm sure.
Joseph says, do you know that your name means crown?
I do.
Yeah. And he also asked, will there be a reservation system for April 30th? We don't know.
Probably.
There will be. But
I'm going to guess yes.
Yeah.
There is.
More or less, I think they're going to sell single tickets to each of the parks. So I don't think it's going to be a reservation. I think it's going to be like you need to buy a ticket. But I don't know. We'll see. Jonathan Mechanic, thank you so much for being here, Jonathan. And thank you for the super chat. Taking a break for my 6th viewing of Sex Centers. Justice League, just say hey to my favorite YouTube couple.
Dang,
wow, 6 times. Have you been watching it straight since it came out?
You must have not slept since it came out. I do feel like I kind of want to watch it again, but like I know you would never watch it again with me.
I feel like I don't want to watch either version again.
See, I want to watch the original. I want to watch not the original, but well, I guess it is the original. But I want to watch that one and then watch the other one to see how they really compare.
Yeah. Veronica wants to know, have we planned out a strategy to get Disneyland tickets once they go on sale? Nope. We have no idea how that's going to work.
No, they haven't announced anything yet. But once they announce stuff, we'll share the news with you guys and let you know our game plan. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
Someone asked, did you get invites to the WandaVision shoots to be part of the studio audience last year? The last people they're going to invite is us, because I'm a journalist who runs a website that's about movies and Marvel movies.
Also, didn't they film that like in Atlanta or something?
That first episode they shot on Warner Brothers.
I wish. I've always, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be in the studio audience, and I've never gotten to do that. Well, I've seen Conan O'Brien, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it for like a sitcom.
Kevin, back again. Kevin, a lot of mentioned some food items being more popular than others, and to get those early, I don't know, have popular items been selling out? I haven't seen anything that's been sold out for the
we
rest of the
didn't
day.
experience that. Just the waits were really long. And I know, especially right after we got our Monte Cristo, I heard the mobile order to get it was like literally took like 2 hours. So I don't think things are selling out, but I could be wrong.
I don't think so either. I don't think you have to worry about things getting completely sold out. It might be that you go up there with your like thing to pick it up, and it'll be like, "Oh, can you come back in 15 minutes?"
Yeah. Which is what always happens at those sort of things.
Yeah. Chef Ryan sent in another super chat. Thank you so much. Guys, we own a burger chain called That Burger Place in the UK. If you ever visit the UK, would you visit us and rate us?
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
They want the gold star. They would be like the first people to actually like put it on the door.
I know. It's like, do you see what we got? We got the ordinary adventure star. People will be like, what the heck is that? We love to. I want to go to the UK so bad.
Yeah,
so bad. There's so much stuff that we want to do there. I want to start in the UK and then go to Paris. Because like you could take a train.
Yeah. I want to go.
One day that'll happen.
Yeah. Someone says we need an eye sparkle cam.
Oh, can you actually see it?
No, I don't think anybody can see it. I can see it. It's like all over the place, but they can't see it.
Yeah. I realized that like I don't have any makeup wipes. Like I ran out of makeup wipes, so like I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have put it on.
Are you looking forward to the new magic on the Haunted Mansion? We don't even know what the new magic is because when we were last there,
I didn't even think of that.
They went down for renovations. We just thought they were just cleaning and stuff. I didn't think there was going to be new.
Good point.
I think they would have made videos like they did with Snow White if there was going to be like drastic changes.
Who knows? That's like I didn't even think about that, so thanks for mentioning it.
Speaking of which, John Paul sent in a super chat. Thank you so much, John. He says, I just heard the Snow White ride has been changed. Yeah, they've released some videos. You go to Disney Parks blog. Mm-hmm. You can see some videos of like the changes. It looks all better. It looks like what they did to Alice in Wonderland.
It's not scary anymore. Yeah. Like it was called Snow White's Scary Adventures, and now it's like Snow White's Happy Adventures.
Yeah. Aurora back again says 150K video should be you guys go to Cutwater headquarters.
Yes,
we could,
which is in San Diego. Yeah. I pitched that idea, and Peter was like, "I think it's just a restaurant."
No, I want to go there. I just want to go there when it's like we can go inside and not like wear masks and all that stuff. But
can't go inside.
We'd have to eat outside, or I guess maybe we could eat inside. I don't know. Jay Foss sent a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. And Jay Foss says, hey, I'm not going to do the impression. You can do it.
Hey. If you had to throw out a prediction, how many X's will y'all visit Walt Disney World, Florida over the next year? Oh, how many times? Sorry. I was like X's. Yeah. And when do you think Disneyland open up to non-California residents? Love y'all from Jarrett and Bennett. Well, thank you guys. So we're at least planning to go, for Ratatouille whenever they announce the Velocicoaster. I mean, Peter's going to ride it. So
Halloween Horror Nights.
Which is kind of funny because that's going to be right before Ratatouille. So we're going to be going like.
And then next year, probably Tron will open up at some point.
And if they ever open up that space restaurant, I don't think we'd make a trip for that, but I'd like to.
I would.
Or whenever Harmonious, like if they bring back
Harmonious. And then probably, what's the next festival after?
Food and Wine.
Yeah.
Well, Flower and Garden, I think, goes until like July.
Yeah.
So technically,
I think we're going to be there 6 times in the next year.
Typically don't go during the summer just because it's so hot there. But that being said, this is such like a weird time that like maybe we will if obviously if the Velocicoaster opens, we'll go.
We also have annual passes to Universal, so we need to use them.
Yeah, so we need to at least use them a few more times to get like our money's worth, and we want to go to Volcano Bay and some of the Disney water parks and stuff there. So
I could see us going.
I feel like
every other month. That's 6 times.
Dang.
I could see us going.
That's a lot.
Yeah. We might not do 10-day trips. Yeah. You know what I mean? It might not be as extensive of a trip, but
I mean, especially if we could find good plane tickets, deals, and good hotels.
That's what we were trying to do before the world shut down. Is we were trying I feel like there's a lot of other of our friends that are theme park vloggers that are now trying to do this too. But this is what we were trying to do. Like, right before things shut down, we were in Florida
Yeah.
covering a new ride. And our plan was last year was to not only cover stuff around the United States, not just Southern California, but was also to go to Japan.
Yeah, we were going to finally go to Japan.
Yeah, so I think that's the plan. Probably maybe not this year, but next year is to travel.
We're still saving money for it, so hopefully by next year or hopefully by the end of this, hopefully whenever they start, things are more normal and we're vaccinated and all that stuff and we're allowed to go, I would love to go.
Yeah, if you want to know where any of the money from like the sponsorships that we're getting, like we just had this Audible sponsorship, where that's going, it's going into a bank account
it's all going into a
fund for Japan.
Japan fund.
Yeah. So
part of me though, like I don't want to visit Japan like with masks and everything. Not even with masks. Like I'm fine wearing a mask, that doesn't bother me. But with like plexiglass and all that sort of thing, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, I'm like, I just want to go. Like I don't care. So. Because who knows how long it's going to be this way. I have a feeling it's going to be this way for like another year or so.
I don't know. It seems like Disney, Bob Chapek, I think, said next year.
Well, he doesn't control Japan.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. Ryan O is here. Thank you for the super chat.
Hi, Ryan.
He says, late to the stream, but I'm here watching it on my iPad, enjoying a bath bomb from Lush.
Yes. Oh, my God. That's the best way to watch it.
I've always wanted to do a bath bomb. I've never done a bath bomb.
Yeah.
Second Mai Tai for Crunk Peter. This is my second.
Oh no.
This is my second.
I only have had one.
Yeah. Well, you always only do one. So Scott is back again. Thanks for pointing out where the Quinjet could be seen. My friends wanted to see it, and I was here a hero for knowing where to go.
Awesome.
Any idea why the plaid workers are there without VIP groups?
Well, they're just. They don't necessarily have to be there for VIP. Those are just guest relations people, or what are they actually called? I don't know. We have a friend who's a plaid, and he doesn't do VIP tours, and he's been there throughout, since the Downtown Disney reopened.
They are there, like
they're there to like
they're to
yell at you for not wearing a mask.
No, but they fill in the gaps that wherever it's needed, and they're kind of like a higher end cast. I don't want to say higher end cast member, but they are. They're like they're know
more like authority.
Yeah. They're more of authority, and they know more of like everything, so they can kind of fill in wherever it is needed. And they're also the people that all the cast members make magic happen for guests at the park and at Downtown Disney and stuff like that. But I know that the plaids more so they're looking for opportunities to turn a frown upside down and make someone's day. So yeah.
Sorry, hold on real quick.
What's going on?
Just need to set a reminder. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget.
We got a super chat here from Marley.
Thank you so much.
Says, love you guys so much. You should come on my podcast. What is your podcast, Marley? I don't know your podcast.
I've never done a podcast, and we got invited to do
Bricky wants us to go on his podcast. So we need to go on his podcast first.
And I know a long time ago Rex and Around I think extended an offer, but it never happened for some reason. But I don't know, I'm weirdly scared to go on I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to be interesting.
You'll be interesting. Everybody comes here every week to listen to you.
I don't know. But then again, we're
gonna create a podcast.
I know at some point this year we're gonna start a podcast. So I really don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna this week buy the mics and everything because
oh my God, how exciting.
I've been putting that off because I was we're gonna go to IKEA and get a desk and all that stuff.
Let's just do it.
Let's just do it.
Let's just get it because it's not gonna be a visual podcast, right? So it doesn't matter that we.
I think we're gonna use that area for.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying in the beginning, you know what I mean. We don't. Oh my God, how exciting! You hear that? That means a podcast is coming probably in April.
Yeah. Super chat here from Susanna.
We're gonna need a lot of suggestions on what to talk about.
Say thank you to Susanna.
Thank you, Susanna.
Look at her cat there. Watching from Sydney, Australia. Can't stay. Just wanted to say.
Oh well, thanks for being here.
Awesome. So basically, we're reading this after she's already gone to bed. So I'm sorry.
Susanna, I hope you get to watch the replay. And if you're still here, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We realize the time differences everywhere. It's not ideal for everyone. So.
I think starting next week we might go back to Saturdays.
Yeah,
I know.
the only reason we didn't do Saturday this weekend is because I was so tired because I had stayed up all day the day before. So
Yeah. So, and I know Mondo does his live streams on Sunday, so we don't want to encroach on his
yeah.
territory. Yeah, the only reason we're doing Sunday is like when something happens that pushes it from
Yeah.
Saturday to Sunday.
So I think Saturday, because I know initially you thought Saturday might be bad if we like had plans on a Saturday. So obviously, if we're doing something on a Saturday, we might have to postpone it. But I think our new day is going to be Saturday.
Yeah.
So
for now, we'll see.
hopefully that'll be easier for people who have to like stay up late, like if you don't have to work the next day or something.
Alexis sent in a super chat. Lived vicariously through you guys for Touch of Disney. Unrelated question, but is Kitra wearing some sort of glitter today?
Oh my gosh, I
Very
am.
pretty.
You must have not been here in the beginning, but yes, I should have brought the stuff out here to show you guys because I went a little crazy and I bought like this whole Animal Crossing collection that's on ColourPop. If you go to my Instagram and you go to my stories, I kind of show like a little bit of it, but I think I'm gonna like do like a more up close look at it. I got this little pot of gold glitter and it's awesome, but it is so like a little, like I put the littlest dot and it has like big chunks of glitter and I just went like this and it's literally all over my face. So a little goes a really, really a long way. This is my lesson.
Yes. I wanted to talk about what's better of the food festival. That was like the whole like thumbnail of this
Oh
thing.
yeah, let's talk about that.
So
What?
came in.
Oh, what? Because I thought I saw like a
You didn't
bug.
see it? You don't see it? Right here?
Yep, I see
What the heck?
it. Wow.
So, which is better? So I have a list here. Which festival has the best tasting food?
Out of Knott's, Universal, and Disney?
Yeah, out of the current ones.
The best tasting food?
Yeah.
Disney.
Yes, I would say Disney. Disney wins hands down.
But
Then
it's Disney. You know
then
the
maybe
food's
not.
good there. It's funny because people think of Disney, like a lot of people who don't, obviously you guys we're kindred spirits here, but you know, even like my mom or whoever
Yeah.
is like, the food isn't good there. And I'm like, yes, it is. Like it's such like a stereotype to think that it's not good when it's so good there.
It's
Anyways,
so good.
so second was Universal.
Yeah, I think so. Best value
Knott's Berry
Knott's.
Farm.
for the food.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Oh, just for the food?
I think it's still, yeah,
Knott's.
they give you the most
You
amount
get
of food
huge
for
portions
your
and
money.
the selection is like huge.
Best variety of food.
Knott's.
I'm going to say Knott's too because I think they had, 80 different items?
Yes. I say for vegetarian and vegan options, maybe not so much.
Oh, yeah, maybe
That might still
Disney,
go to Disney,
yeah.
but just selection.
Actually,
think,
Universal had quite a few vegetarian
they?
options. Yeah.
Yeah, Universal had I think the smallest selection out of
Yeah.
everyone.
Best drinks.
Alcohol drinks?
Yeah.
Disney. Only because we got to go to Lamplight and
Yeah,
I got my favorite drink.
Disney, yeah. I'm going to say Disney. Because
But
Universal didn't have any hard alcohol.
Oh, Universal.
Universal
Yeah,
did.
they had beer.
So it's really between Knott's and Disney, and Knott's didn't have that much variety.
Knott's had
They have like some
Listen,
bangers.
though, you could use your tab.
As the kids say. Kids say, I hear the kids say bangers.
The Boysenberry Cosmopolitan, you could use your tab on that, and that was a full-size drink. And let me tell you, it was strong.
Yeah.
It was so strong. So you're definitely getting your money's worth with that.
Okay. Best desserts.
Desserts.
See, Knott's, I feel like we've had some like
been hit or miss with desserts.
hit or
to be
miss.
honest.
By the way,
Like the churros at Knott's and the funnel cakes are not good at Knott's.
that concha was good last time at Mary Farm, but this time wasn't good.
Yeah.
By the way, I got an email from Knott's, and the person that was operating the booth that day at Dippin' Dots was putting the stuff in the freezer, and that was not what was supposed to be happening. So just so you know, if you go to Knott's, don't avoid the concha.
Yeah,
it
they
was,
said they've reversed that
yeah.
issue. It was somebody like,
Yeah.
we feel bad that
Yeah,
we
I
got
feel
someone
bad.
in
I don't
trouble,
wanna get
but
in trouble.
I think honestly for the desserts that might go to Universal because you have the giant donut, you have the butter beer, and you have that like awesome Minions like banana thing. But then Disney, you have churro and you have Dole Whip, so it's like, what do you want?
You have so many different kinds
And you have
of churros.
Ghirardelli. Oh, that's hard.
I
I say
think-
they're tied.
I think it's a tie.
It's a tie.
Best atmosphere.
Disneyland or Knott's. Or
Really?
Knott's because they have more. They have live music.
Well, I'm not talking about entertainment. I'm not talking about character interaction. Yeah, I'm just talking about like
Disney.
the atmosphere of the lands and
Disney.
stuff. Disney. I agree.
Obviously.
Least crowd / lines.
Knott's.
I felt like the crowds at Disney were smaller, but the lines were bigger.
Oh yeah, Disney. There's so much space that I never felt crowded. So if you're talking about crowds, less crowds.
Oh, least crowds Disney.
Less
least
lines Universal. Knott's. I mean, yeah, Knott's.
No, Universal. We waited an hour in line.
Knott's.
Best entertainment.
Knott's. Yeah.
They had the Hillbillies performing. They had those radio people.
I would have given it to Disney if they had the characters closer. If they had the characters closer and they had like some sort of like band or something, they would have gotten it.
Best character interactions.
Knott's. Yeah.
Disney needs to bring the characters closer. They're too far away. Not only are they too far away, they're comically too far away. Like Donald was like in our video, you couldn't even see him, and that was like using a 75mm lens. And like, there's places that you could put these people that they could be further than 6 feet away from you, but they're putting them up like on the top of that silly symphony swings, and not even at the part that like
you can't even see them.
Yeah.
But Knott's, we have our good friend the mayor, so we're a little bit biased. But then
I will say that our friend the mayor, I think, is the best of the best at Knott's. And then there's the people that do the radio. They're really good.
Okay, don't everybody's
I don't know.
good
I don't feel like Inside Joe is up there. I feel like the rest of them, I don't know. I could. That's
his opinion.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Okay. Best activities.
Best activities?
Not because you get to go through that.
You could get a geode like I got.
Or even do the Easter egg hunt or go through
Easter egg hunt,
the Snoopy Camp Snoopy area, where's the theme. Best shopping.
Disney, probably.
Really? I feel like they had so many stores closed.
I'd still
and
say
not even
Disney.
Original merchandise. Do you know what I mean? Like, Knott's has original merchandise for the event.
It depends on what you want to shop for. Like, if people want to shop for Wizard stuff, Universal. If
yeah.
people want, like, their Disney merch, Disney. Or if you want just, like, maybe Knott's because they had just so much, like, random stuff.
Yeah. Best festival overall. What would you pick with everything considered? The money that you're spending, what you're getting, how happy you are being there. Like, what is the overall?
I think it's going to go to Knott's for me.
I think Knott's wins.
The feeling I got in Disney, like, that's like, that's just above all the other places. Yeah. Like, nothing will replace the feeling that I got. But for the value and for the fun, and Knott's has become like almost like a home away from home at this point because we've been there so many times. So it's kind of like every time we go back and we get to see the mayor, like it's like exciting. Yeah. So I don't know. That's really hard. I feel like Disney would win if it wasn't more expensive, and the characters were closer.
It's also the perception of value.
Yeah.
At Disney, you spend that $75 and they're like, here's a $25 dining gift card. And I think if Disney instead gave you a thing that was like, even if it was just for the marketplace booths, like those like the food festivals, and it was like, here's 4 tabs. Mm-hmm.
I would still say Knott's. For $75?
Okay, 5 tabs. But it would feel better. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Because I feel like your dining card goes by so quick.
Yeah.
And like at Knott's, you could use it on alcohol. I know that's not like a big deal to some people, but I thought like that's really cool.
Yeah. Okay. So that does it.
I know.
For this edition.
Who thought Knott's just kills it? Like, I don't know. Knott's is so much fun.
We have 926 people here. Thank you
for
being
everyone.
with us. We have a lot of more super chats to get to.
Soon.
Okay. We pair character stretching his arm forward, raising his thumb up.
It was so cute. Thank you so much.
That was from Trevor.
Thanks, Trevor.
And he also sent us a super chat saying, "Hello, Kitra and Peter. Hope you guys are doing well." We are, Trevor. Thank you so much,
Trevor. We're doing great.
And we got a $25 super chat from Leaf.
Thanks,
Thank you, Leaf. Watching from Delaware, enjoying all of your vlogs. You guys make us smile. Thank you so much, Leaf. We appreciate it.
I'm gonna start crying again.
Yeah.
We did a Patreon live stream yesterday, and I cried. So I told myself I wasn't gonna cry today.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch
Hold
up
it
here.
together. Hold it together.
Someone says, I hope to see you guys at Celebration next year. I hope we can, we'll be
Yes,
there.
we will be there.
Manny sent us a super chat. Have you guys been to Disneyland
Manny!
Paris or New
No.
York City
We've been to New York City.
together?
Yeah, but that was before we started YouTube, so
Yeah.
we don't have any videos.
Would love to see you guys out there. And has Peter for them Crocs yet? I used to have Crocs back in the day, a long time ago. Haven't had them in years. Maybe I should get some more Crocs.
I want to get, after watching the Tim Tracker get Crocs, like I am jealous. Like I'm like, I want a pair of Crocs. But no, we've never been to Disneyland Paris. I want to go there, and I want to go back to New York because I feel like there's so much stuff to do there. Like it would be so fun to vlog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I almost wish we were vlogging them because we did a lot when we were there before.
Yeah. Good news or bad news for most people. So a lot of those businesses we visited are gone, and there's probably going to be new businesses that we can visit and have. That was a joke. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Nobody's laughing.
What I'm saying is, I think even if we lived in New York City, we could go to a new place every day for a year.
The food
and
alone.
Yeah.
Like we had so much good food when we were there.
Manny. Oh wait, that was just from Manny right there. Nick sent in a super chat. Might have missed it, but where did you guys get that sweet Arabesh shirt? I got it from eBay. I'm not sure if it's still. Search Coke Arabesh or Coke Galaxy's Edge. I don't know. What?
Nothing. Just like I don't know.
But I don't know if it's still up on eBay. And
yeah, you got it a while ago.
Yeah. Rose sent in the super chat. Thank you so much, Rose. How's Gizmo doing? My Snoodle Zeus
asking.
is being tested for
Schnoodle. Is that a Shih Tzu and a poodle, or a Schnauzer
probably.
and a poodle?
Being tested for Cushing's disease tomorrow. Your live stream is helping distract myself from the worry.
I'm so sorry. Well, positive vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be so hard.
Ugh.
Gizmo's he's doing fine. He kind of has been having a bad reaction to his medicine, which has caused a lot of
He's like
diarrhea.
Like pants. He's just like
yeah. He's just always out of breath, it seems, and I feel like the medicine isn't doing anything. So I feel like the diagnosis, I don't want to say that like it was a wrong diagnosis, but they didn't know like what was wrong with him. So I feel like he still has to take these pills for another couple weeks.
I feel like we should see another vet for a second opinion.
Well, he was taking 2 pills. One was for 7 days, and the other one was for 7 days, and then it was like every other day or whatever. So he's going to be on less medication now.
Yeah.
But I feel like after this, we might need to go to another vet because he's not like in pain or anything, but like he's just something is blocking his airways to where he's always just like, not that he's like struggling to breathe, but he could just hear him like,
yeah,
I don't know. But he's doing good. So hopefully, positive vibes to your dog and everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, everything's going to be okay.
But thank you for asking. That's very sweet of you.
Ryan O sent us another super chat. Says, Peter, have Kitcher get you a shower bomb from Lush. I love the not sleepy for in the morning. Wait, there's shower bombs?
Yeah, I think you just put it in your shower and then like the steam or something.
Oh, I need to try. Get me a shower bomb.
I always want to like buy stuff at Lush, but they're so expensive that I can never like pull the trigger. But I always go in there and like smell everything and then I like leave.
Tessa Wood is here again.
Hi, Tessa.
Says late as usual. Any ideas on when Disneyland tickets will go on sale? We have no idea.
No clue. Hopefully, I mean, what is it? March. They're not opening for another month and like a half almost. So hopefully they'll announce it soon.
Ryan says, if you need a freelance producer for the podcast, let me know.
Aww.
Thank you for the offer. I don't think we want it to be that much of a like heavy production thing. We want to be able to go up there in our PJs and just record.
I mean, maybe eventually we'll make a video too, but I think for the beginning, it'll just be audio.
Yeah. Maddie sent in the super chat. Thank you, Maddie.
Thanks, Maddie.
Please shout out to Maddie, Tyler, and Carla. We love you guys. What is your zodiac signs? Hope to see you guys in the parks.
I'm a Sagittarius. And
well, shout out to them first.
Oh, sorry. Shout out to Maddie, Tyler. Oh, sorry. Shout out to Maddie, Tyler, and Carla.
Yeah. I'm Scorpio.
And I'm a Sagittarius. Can you tell? I don't really know that much about the signs, like, but whenever I tell people, they're like, "Oh my God, you're such a Sagittarius," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Kevin is here again. Thank you, Kevin, for another super chat. Knots did a lot to make me fall back in love with them. Hadn't been there other than Scary Farm for several years. We'll be a passenger. Us too.
We love Knots.
I think we might even get that like
Let's
food
get
pass.
it. Yeah.
The food pass thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? Like I think it's like $100, and you get 2 meals anytime you come there.
It's insane.
So.
Well, you got a meal like every 15 minutes or something.
I think it's like 2 meals in a day. They have to be separated by like half an hour or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I wanted to mention real quick. Mike says, my wife Jane sent you a message on Instagram about Gizmo. I saw the message and I appreciate it. Or at least I think if it was about the vets that she recommended. But yeah.
Yeah. And as I said last week, we need to not forget about Knott's. I think everybody, not just the vloggers that went there, but everybody that went there during this pandemic, and it gave them a place to be out of the house, have a bit of happiness, and be a little social in a safe way. We need to remember when Disney and Universal reopens that, like,
don't forget about Knott's. We're still going to be going to Knott's.
Yeah. Razor Ramen sent us a super chat. Can you use a ticket for a Taste of Disney on your phone, or do you have to print it? They actually tell you need to use that on your phone. You need to scan it into your phone.
Yeah, so you put your phone down. It's actually kind of cool. You put it down like on this, like they make it very easy.
Yeah. Also, can you leave to Downtown Disney during the event and then go back in? I think so.
You can.
Yeah. Meg says, remember to hit the like button. So if you can hit the thumbs up.
Thank you, Meg.
On this video. We have 468 people who have given it a thumbs up. There's 900 people here. That means there's probably at least 500 people here that haven't hit the thumbs up. So if you can, it helps people find these videos and helps us out quite a bit.
It really does.
I don't know. I know it's annoying that YouTubers ask people this thing, but you don't understand how much it helps us for you doing nothing more than a click. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not asking you to. You don't have to support us on Patreon. You don't have to whatever. Just click the thumb.
Yeah. You guys know what to do.
Yeah. Veronica C sent in a $10 super chat. Thank you, Veronica.
Thanks, Veronica.
Sorry, I phrased my question wrong. I meant to say, what if Disneyland tickets will be sold in the same manner as Touch of Disney? What strategy would you use? I'm so worried I won't get text.
I think somebody also messaged us, I don't know if it was you, on Instagram, asking us like how we were able to get our tickets, like if we were some part of like early access. Like, no, we just waited like 6 hours on the website like everyone else. So I wish we had some sort of strategy. Like,
some people, like, someone asked us, like, does Disney give you tickets? Disney doesn't invite us to like almost anything. We get invited to very few things from Disney. When we are at the opening night of a Knott's event, we're usually invited by them. Universal has invited us in the past. We will tell you in the opening of our video, if we've been invited to something, we will disclose it. We have to disclose it to you guys. To be honest with you, I know Adam the Woo was talking about this recently, but like, we're at the point that like, we aren't looking for a handout from these people, and we want to be honest and give you guys good reviews of this stuff.
But sometimes if we're invited to things,
we get to be there early. It makes
it easier for us to film the video to,
like a Halloween Horror Nights, we can actually film video.
Yeah, like for Halloween Horror Nights, if you're not invited as press, you can't film the mazes. I know a lot of people do anyway. I think it's a lot stricter in Florida than it is in Hollywood, because I know in Hollywood, I don't think they stop you.
Or usually they do a press...
in Florida, they will like yell at you if you try to film.
Yeah, or usually they'll do a press day for a new ride opening or something the day before it opens to the public. So we were in Galaxy's Edge the day before for /film.com, but we filmed it on Ordinary Adventures.
Yeah, it wasn't for our YouTube channel.
That said, you might think that gives you like some huge advantage. That Galaxy's Edge video, I think, is one of our least viewed Galaxy's Edge videos.
Well, because we just started then. That's why.
But the video we filmed the next day on the opening day that anybody could have went with lightsabers is our highest viewed video with almost 3 million. So does it give you much of an advantage to be there a day early? Maybe.
Not for like views
Yeah.
or whatever you're saying, but for peace of mind and for being able
Oh, for
to,
peace of mind, yeah.
Like, for example, we somehow got invited to the Magic Happens, like the parade. And that gave us the peace of mind of like, oh, we'll have a place to like stand to film it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of having to.
Although, honestly, all the vloggers that weren't invited knew, like, were told by cast members it was happening. So they just showed up that same soft opening day and were just right across from us. So, like, did it really help that we got invited? No.
It did, yes, because we didn't have to search for seats.
I guess. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Because for the parades you have to like get seats like 3 hours early, which is fine. Like,
yeah.
I'm willing to wait that. Like, that's not the issue. But like, we couldn't get there early enough.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people, and I know this isn't the conversation that like the question was asked.
Yeah.
A lot of people, especially even with my other job at Slash Film, they're like, "Oh, you get to write about movies for a living? You mean they will invite you to free press screenings?" And it's like, yes, you get invited to a press screening, but then you got to spend 3 hours writing a review. We get invited to things.
It's so you have time to like form a thought and like write an article about
but
it.
Even not that, like, you get invited to these things, like, it's not like you're getting like a free, oh my God, you get all this free. You don't. I mean, you do, but like literally you have to work for it. And the amount of hours that you're putting in to work for that thing is not, even if you're looking at a minimum wage, how many hours Kitra is for filming and editing in Me Too.
I'm going to sneeze.
A video, right? Like it's not worth the amount of money for a ticket. So, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. Connor sent super chat, says shout out to Lobster Nachos.
Yes. Thank you, Connor. Finally someone said it. Shout out. I would say if you could get into Lamplight, use your entire gift card on the nachos. It's worth it.
By the way, I just want to mention that our viewers have gone up a bit because everybody hit the like. So you see that and it gets recommended. That's like how it works on YouTube. So I don't know. When you hear people saying that, like, it does actually equate to something. Meg says, sounds like the food plan at Six Flags that we have. Six Flags food is no bueno. We've heard so many bad things about it.
I was talking to, if you guys watch Dylan Theme Park Obsession, I was talking to him because he's a big like roller coaster person. And I was like, I can't do roller coasters because they make me sick. Like, I like to try them, but then I always regret it because they make me sick. So maybe I'll try them. Who knows? Yeah. But I was like, is it worth it to go just like, for the food? And he was like, no. But that being said, I still want to go to Six Flags.
Well, the other thing he told us that I didn't know is we're not even allowed to bring a camera.
You're not allowed to film. Or you're not allowed to bring a camera at all?
You're allowed to bring your phone.
Into the park?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I thought he meant just on roller coasters.
No.
I still want to go, though.
I pulled up the Knott's thing here. So the all-season dining is $132. And what it says here is you enjoy lunch and dinner every time you visit, all season long, from 14 locations around Knott's Berry Farm. And and if you're a season pass holder, 16 locations. It doesn't give more information there. And then also you could get a all-season drink refill for $33, which is something I should do.
Did you do that? Or no, you did it for the day.
No, I did it. They had a day thing. I'm trying to click on here to see all-season dining add-on. It doesn't give the information here, but I think it's like something like it has to be, only a 4-hour interval between meals. Meals consist of one select entree and a side. So that sounds like a good deal. If you're even going to go there a few times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think if we become annual pass holders, we're going to have to do that. Yeah. Only problem is it doesn't count towards festivals, which we love at Knott's.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me catch up on some super chats here. Kevin is back again. Thank you, Kevin. Knott's is best because all the Snoopy Land prop characters wear Kevin name tags.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. And during Merry Farm, all the all the presents had like to Kevin.
Yep.
Yeah, That works for Kevin.
It does. That's why Kevin likes Nas so much, I think.
Yeah, and he said Ryan O sent us another super chat. Thank you, Ryan. Question: I bought tickets last February 2020 to use that April when the park shut down. They're reopening in Cali for Cali residents, and I'm from Phoenix. What should I do with my tickets? Save?
I would save them. I would save them so when you're allowed to go, or once they open it up to more states, that you could just go and you won't have to worry about because they'll probably give priority to people that have their tickets. At least I would think.
Yeah, I think save them. Oh, wow, am I caught up on everything? That can't be.
No, I see one down here.
Yeah, I got one more here.
Oh yeah, you are. Wow, look at you.
Buckeye Bell is here. Thank you, Buckeye. Or Bell. What should I call you? I don't know. Hey guys, I hope you're having a great night. Love your recent video. Seeing you guys laugh and smile makes us happy. Questions, flats or drums? Drums.
I actually kind of like flats, but
I like playing the drums.
I actually like the flats better because I think they're easier to eat.
Really? I think the drums are easier to eat.
They're easier to hold because you could hold kind of both sides. The drums you can only hold really, you know what I mean? I like them both. Don't make me choose. But I'm no connoisseur like you are.
I'm a connoisseur, and I say
I actually didn't even get to try those wings at A Touch of Disney because I was so full at that point, and I regret it. I wish, so sad.
Yeah, they were good. And Veronica sent us a super chat. Says, my kids rate their food now. Ordinary Adventure Star. My 5-year-old favorite video is the farts.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so cool.
I love that. That's so funny. I just love how that's literally a thing now. We started that as a joke.
Wasn't it cool that Max and Goofy?
Yeah.
They give 5.
If you guys saw our Touch of Disney video, Max and Goofy were Ordinary Adventure fans, and that blew my mind. I was so excited. And
Belle was talking about us having fun. I don't think I've laughed since this pandemic started more than when the flies were falling down.
That was pretty good.
I think you had to cut out some parts that I was laughing so loud that it was
it was butchering the microphone.
Audio.
Yeah,
it was just so funny. Because I just noticed that they were above us. I didn't know that they were falling down. Oh no.
Oh, Chris is here. Hi, Chris. Chris Kidder.
Our friend Chris. Yeah. What does he say? Any more events between now and Disneyland opening?
No, but I mean, maybe. Like I said, we might go to Legoland or see the SeaWorld Food Festival.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
But honestly, we have so many videos still from Florida, and so many videos that aren't going to be relevant unless we post them soon. Of all these food festivals that we went to that are going to be over by the time that we post them. But I don't know. Never say never. We could do something. Yeah. At least maybe a weekend trip or something.
Tam Bam Boo asked, will you guys show your board game collection? I don't think that would be a insanely interesting video. I think, and here's the problem is I haven't played board games in the last year because of the pandemic, really. But I do eventually want to do my top 10 favorite board games.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah. And Belle says, send another super chat, says, yes, Kitra, my girl, flats for life.
Yes. Okay. See, I was the correct person.
No,
there.
What are you talking about?
They're just easier to eat. I feel like I could get more meat off of it. Oh no, my iPad died.
Your iPad died?
Or your iPad died.
Belle says, my real name is Carly, by the way. I'm Carly and Lily Bell. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
A lot of people are saying flats. Or at least I saw one other person say flats, no doubt.
Kitra just touched my MacBook Pro screen like it was an iPad, and she was trying to move the thing with her finger because she's used to her.
Whatever.
It's so funny. There's some other things I wanted to talk about. Do you want to tell your budget rental car story? Because I feel like this is something that people could learn from. People are going to travel and people are going to go to Florida. We went to Florida recently.
Going to bring up that memory.
Yeah.
So, as you guys know, we just got back from Florida in February, and we rented a car because we didn't, we're in a pandemic. We didn't want to be taking Ubers. We weren't staying on property. So we, we'd have to, we weren't, didn't have the luxury of
By the way, thanks again to Meg and Santiago who are in the chat. They're moderating. Thanks to all our moderators, but thank you to them especially because they made it possible for our flight.
I gotta say, the hotel that we stayed at was really nice.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It was really nice.
And the bed was like super comfortable.
Yeah.
And it was right by Disney Springs and by all the parks and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we rented a car and I picked like the cheapest car. I tried to get the best deal. I did it through...
We went through Priceline.
We went through Priceline, and they have this thing on Priceline, which we've talked about before with hotels, where it's kind of like a mystery. Like, you just say, okay, I want the cheapest one, then you don't know what you're getting till you get there. And I didn't even pay for insurance because they try to charge you, an extra $20 a day for insurance, whatever. Or it might have been more than that, actually. I think it was like $30 or $40 a day for extra insurance.
Yeah.
And we paid for that when we went to Hawaii, and we didn't end up needing it. So I was like, I don't think we're going to need it because the car is just going to be parked at our hotel or at the resort. And I don't think I'm going to get in a car accident between like there. Anyways, so point of the story is I did like the cheapest way possible. And it still was kind of expensive. Like it was like around like $500, which... this was only my second time ever doing rental cars. So I was just like, wow, that's kind of expensive, but whatever. So we did that. We got there. And when we went to pick up my car, there was like a really long line because there was nobody working. And, whatever, fine. There was a couple workers and I went up to the front and he tried to sell me on, there's like a pass for, there's a lot of toll roads in Florida. So he was trying to sell me like an extra $100 for like the pass. And I said no. And then also they ask you the question if you want to fill up your own tank with gas or just pay a price and you don't have to worry about it. And I said no to that too because I just find it easier to fill up your own tank, whatever. So we had the rental car and it was awesome and we returned it, no problems, like easy peasy. And then we got home and I saw that I got charged for almost double the price. So keep in mind I paid $500 and I got charged basically like $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why is this so expensive? Because they take your credit card when you get the car, and I think they put like a hold on it. Like they take out maybe like $100 that they refund you. So I thought maybe that was what it was or something. So I called them, and basically they charged me for the insurance. They charged me for the gas. They charged me for like all these hidden fees, even though I had said no to them. And so basically, don't trust budget rental car is the moral of the story, because I tried to get they would only refund me like 50% back, which, I'm still getting half of it back, but like, it just makes me wonder how many people use their service and don't realize, like, don't look at their credit card.
Yeah, they don't even notice.
Yeah. And initially I just, like I said, I thought it was some sort of like holding fee or something.
And did you say they charge us for gas even though we
they charge us for gas even though I filled up my gas and like I have like proof and all. I don't know. So it was just a huge pain in the butt. So
we did call them. They did end up giving us some money back, but we still paid for some.
I know. It was just a crazy story. So when we were in Hawaii, I think we used dollar rental car, which I don't know if that's like everywhere, but they were great.
And our rental price, I think, was like 1/3 of what it was.
Yeah, it was like dirt cheap. But
by the way, I've heard, I'm not sure if this is true, but I've heard that because of the pandemic, a lot of these car rental places have sold off a lot of their car rental inventory because they weren't making money and people weren't traveling. So now if you are booking a trip and you need to rent a car,
in Hawaii,
rent it anywhere, not just Hawaii.
Oh, it's not just Hawaii.
Yeah, everybody was selling off their car rental, so book it far in advance if you want to get a car rental at a good or affordable price.
Yeah, because the prices are going up again.
Yeah.
So anyways, point of the story is don't trust budget. Or I guess I learned, because it was like I said, it was only my second time renting a car. Double check. I apparently like approved it and signed that I wanted these things, which I didn't. But I didn't check because, like I said, the line.
Read that thing when they're at the airport and they're like, whatever. Usually, you just go to the end and go. Yep.
But like, I had already been waiting for like an hour because, like I said, there was a huge line. There was only a few workers. Everybody, for some reason, was going to budget. So I just wanted to like. I was just like, yes. You know what I mean? Even though he verbally told me and I said no. But so my advice to you is always like double check the. At least for my advice for myself, like
learn from our mistakes.
I don't know. But it was one of those things where I just wanted to get the car and like we wanted to go to Disney Springs and just like get out of there.
Yeah.
So whatever. Anyway, so that's my cool story about budget. Don't trust budget.
We got some more super chats here. Scott again with another super chat says thank you, Scott. Now that shopping is easier, any thoughts on redoing rental wraps for Kitchen's quarantine kitchen?
Yeah.
Also more recipes when also Vincent equals higher is better than R2.
I would like to do it again because we we went like during the beginning of the pandemic and they didn't have like any sausages or like anything.
E says that he was a drumstick person, but Cynthia has converted him into flats guy. Why? E, tell me what is
flats are butter. Literally everyone in the chat is saying flats.
Gabriel says drums and flats. I agree with that. Charlie says flats. Flats. Why are all these people liking flats? It's so much harder to eat because you got to like work around those two bones.
No, it's easier to hold.
No, but like it's hard to get the meat out because it's like in between the like two bones.
That's easy.
Whatever. We got a super chat here from B Pines Chi. Thank you. If you get the Knott's annual pass, you will make a trip to Great America in the Bay Area.
Yes.
It is included in top tier.
It is. Cool. Ooh. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. We could use it at all the Cedar Rapids or
another place
Cedar Fair.
When they open up, Knott's has a water park that we've never been to.
Yeah.
Soak City.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta lose like 50 pounds by then. But
I want to go to Volcano Bay.
I want to go back to Great America. I haven't been there since I was a kid. I would love to go back.
Yeah. Someone said that happened with us too. It?
With budget specifically or just
I don't know. Kimberly Moore says that she always uses Enterprise, never had that issue.
Good to know. Yeah, I'm never using budget again.
Meg had a bad experience like that in Mexico with budget.
Budget is shady. And the worst thing about it is I called and like the guy that I talked to was so rude to me. Or he was like nice, but I could hear him just like sighing and being like like that he had to like talk to me. And like I was being nice. Like I wasn't even like being a Karen or I was just like, listen, dude, like I did it the cheapest way possible for a reason. Like, why am I getting charged $1,000? Like, that's a lot of money. Like, I don't have $1,000 to be spending on a rental car.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even get a fancy rental car. Like, I got the cheapest. I mean, our rental car was fine, but like, I'm like, for that amount of money, I could have.
And I also pulled this thing where like you were like, I want to talk to a manager. And they were like, sure, and then we'll call you back.
Then they put me on hold for like an hour, and then they came back, and they're like, sorry, they'll have to call you back, and then like basically like hung up on me.
And then when they called you back, they were like, oh, you already accepted the offer.
No, they never called me back.
Or you called them.
Yeah, no, I talked to them like on like or did I call? It might have been like a chat, like online.
Either way, they were like, you accepted the offer.
Yeah, they're like, you already accepted it. I was like, no, I didn't, but whatever.
Okay,
well, anyways. Good to know the budget. Everybody stay away from budget.
Yeah. Boogie Manny sent in a super chat. Thank you so much, Manny. If you guys had to get rid of everything in your collection except for one item, what would you keep? My wife and I love you guys. I would keep ketchup.
Oh, I'd keep our Christmas tree.
What about me?
You're not in my collection.
I'm not?
Okay, fine. I'd keep you. In all seriousness, I'd probably keep our baby Yoda. You can't see it. Or the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah. Someone also said we got the same from budget, $1,500 more than we were initially quoted. So see, maybe this is a budget thing.
Well, I told them,
and by the way, Kate here is saying just wrote a note, never to budget for when I travel. Like budget, like I don't know.
I think they're screwing a lot of people, and they're just hoping that no one notices.
Yeah,
which is like so shady.
It's sad because we returned the car with full gas, and we have a receipt showing.
Yeah, like luckily that was pretty easy for them to. Even though I had to like prove where I went, when I went, what the address was, what I'm just like, are you serious? Like, I mean, I get it for like they probably had to.
By the way, here's my team drums, drumsticks. Drums.
Whatever.
Both drums. So anyways, someone says, I knew this had to be a budget car experience triggered.
Oh my God. I'm sorry if that triggered anyone.
See, Amy is right. Drums, flats have a tiny bite of meat. That's the problem is there's like so little meat.
if it's easier to hold, I'm gonna prefer flats.
Carly says flats, but
Team flats.
drums. Everybody's asking where I got the shirt. eBay.
Boneless.
eBay.
Oh my god! You see the one that says boneless right there? That's actually
boneless
true.
Is the best choice.
Yeah, boneless. If I'm gonna choose,
yeah,
it'll be boneless.
Drums all the way. I'm drums only girl or boneless. Yes. Oh, Wonderfully Normal says there's an efficiency to quantity ratio that you get with flats that you can't get with drumstick.
The meat tastes better.
Are you really racing to the finish of like trying to finish your food
I think
faster?
the meat tastes better on the flat. The drumstick, a lot of the time, it's like fatty or like you get like tendons, like you get like weird bites in there. With the flats, it's all just like smooth, like good. No?
I don't know. We got a $10 super chat here from Yamboski. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love your channel. My friends and I were talking about you last night.
Oh.
It was about visiting Disneyland and seeing Ordinary Adventures vlogging. You guys rock.
Oh, well, if you ever get to see us, please say hi.
Yeah, if you ever see us, say hi. We met so many people at Disney and Knott's these last couple times, and it was like so...
And Universal.
Yeah. But I feel like Knott's and Disney more.
Knott's was the most, I think.
Yeah.
That was a crazy day. Like we literally got stopped, I think, every like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But yeah. But we love talking to y'all.
Yeah. Someone asked.
And then I'm the type of person that won't stop talking. Like I'll just like keep talking.
Yeah.
and talking and talking and talking. You are too, though.
Yeah, I am too, and it's a problem because
Yeah.
we need to get stuff done. And it's like we've had this 30-minute conversation with someone. United as One says, "Have you guys ever been to the Mall of America in Minnesota?"
No.
I've always wanted to go.
We need to go.
It was my dream during like the 90s to go, and then like WCW used to tape like the first taping of WCW Nitro was at the Mall of America.
So
Hulk
that's why you
Hogan
want
used
to
to
go?
have like the spaghetti restaurant there. But they had like this like whole theme park in the middle.
I've never seen you so excited about
I
anything.
want to go to Mall of America.
Don't they have a theme park in there? Like
Yeah.
the Nickelodeon theme park?
I
Or
don't
is
know if
that
it's
still open?
It is. I don't think it's Is it Nickelodeon?
I
I
would
don't
love
know.
to do that. There's so many places that like I want to go. But it's like, do we fly all the way there or do we drive there?
I don't know.
How far away is Minnesota?
Ventures by with David. We met at Touch of Disney. He said it was amazing to meet you.
Awesome.
Amazing to meet you.
Yes.
Off-topic question, but which Universal and Disney park do you visit most on your trips? So I think you're thinking of our trips to Florida. So we're not going to talk about California. I think we end up spending more time in Universal Studios rather than Universal Islands of Adventure in that side of things, right?
Yeah.
Because we like Diagon Alley more than Hogwarts. We have Hogwarts here, so it's kind of like a wash.
Yeah.
Well,
this last trip, we just didn't have time. Like, I would have
Yeah.
loved to spend a whole day in Islands of Adventure, but we just didn't have time.
we usually spend in Disney. We usually spend the most amount of time in Hollywood Studios, but that's because we have this vlogging channel and it's so Galaxy's Edge based.
But besides that, I think Epcot or Animal Kingdom.
Yeah,
Because of the food.
Epcot, I think,
and then Animal Kingdom because it's our favorite.
I think Epcot is the park that we spend the most time in.
Yeah.
But I think we would, if we could choose,
Animal Kingdom.
we'd pick Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, we're so meant to be.
No, like, I don't know. I have so many friends that are couples that like, not that they disagree, but they're like not on the same page with the things that they like, and it's all about compromise, and it's totally fine. You don't need to like
Which
all
we
the
don't
same
like
things.
all the same things.
Yeah, you don't need to like all the same things.
Like
It's not
drums
like,
and flats.
yeah, I'm not, well, if we can get an order and I can eat the drums and you can eat the flats.
Probably both.
But-
I don't care.
What I'm saying is not that you need to like the same things, but I don't know.
Oh, this just got so romantic.
Relationships are about compromise, but I love that we don't have to compromise. A lot of the time we're like both doing the same thing that we want to do at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That being said, we can never decide on what to eat.
Yeah,
Every
that
night.
is true. Okay.
All right, I think we're gonna go for just a
Angela
little bit
says
longer.
budget has so many scandals in the news for scamming people.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I wish I knew that because I always thought the budget was like top tier, like that was like a good place to go. And now like Now we all know, go to Enterprise or go to anywhere but budget.
Kevin says use Enterprise. Okay, well, we'll check
Next
that out
time
next
I'm
time.
doing Enterprise for sure. I can't believe it.
Oh, look at this. Same thing happened to me in Mexico. They made me pay a mandatory insurance that cost double the price of the actual rental. And we were in Mexico right out of the airport, so had no other choice.
I could see them trying to do that in a different country. Because you're like an American going to, like, that might be... That's crazy though. But I was telling the customer service, I'm like, I purposely booked this through Priceline to get the cheapest price possible.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want me to show you I'm like, why on earth? I mean, I guess maybe some people change their mind when they're picking it up and they're like, you know what, let me get insurance. But like, I purposely was like,
yeah.
First of all, I don't think he even asked me. The only thing he asked me about was the gas and the toll thing.
Toll thing, yeah. Which, by the way, if they ask you about the toll thing in Orlando, get the toll thing.
Yeah, we found out that there's a lot of toll booths, and we had to, like, everywhere we went anywhere.
We had to route around toll booths.
Luckily, when you're on Disney property, there's no tolls. But, like, one night we went to Target, and, like, we had to, like, find a way to get there that, like, was avoiding the tolls. And I think, like, immediately when you leave the airport, there's a toll.
Yeah, there's something.
But, like, the tolls are only a few dollars, but they only take coins. So, like, we threw, like, some dollars in there, and I don't think it registered, and then I got, like, a ticket. So just get the toll thing.
John Paul sent in a super chat. Says, I live in New Zealand. When I go to LA, I normally go to Alamo, Thrifty, or Hertz.
Okay.
Good to know.
I think that's what I did in Hawaii. I think it was Thrifty. It was Thrifty or Dollar. I think they're like the same company. And I thought like that would be bad because it's, Thrifty doesn't seem like, oh yeah, Hertz. I forgot about Hertz. That's a good one.
Underscore says, if you learn to break the tendon and pull the other bone out, flats have a lot. Oh.
Yeah, maybe you should try that.
Wonderfully Normal says, in my house, if you don't eat fast, you don't eat at all.
That's true.
Okay, so we're not going to be eating Wonderfully Normal.
Drums are
where
crispier, but flats taste better. See, that's what I was saying. I think the meat and the flats are it tastes better.
Underscore also says the Mall of America isn't as good as it was in the 90s.
Dang.
I assume that's the case with everything.
I still want to go. I don't care.
Yeah. Someone says Mall of America is huge, almost too big.
I know. We'd have to plan like a week.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to see a week's worth of videos from the Mall of America?
Yeah. John says Peter and I are wrestling fans. I used to be a wrestling fan. I haven't really watched it in the last 10, 15 years. But I used to be big into it. Mike sent us a super chat. Would love to see you guys go to Hershey Park sometime. We want to go there.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah.
We want to go there, and we want to go to Dollywood.
And
eventually.
I think. Oh no, we got another super chat here from the Loose Joints. Says you guys are great. Off topic, but do you guys ever watch anime or used to? What are some of your favorites? We don't really watch anime.
Unfortunately, I never got really into anime. My dad and my stepmom like love anime. Like they're always telling me like these animes to watch, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. And I'm like, I never do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the closest. Like we love my Miyazaki.
Miyazaki.
Yeah, those are anime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I've only ever seen one, but I liked it.
Someone asked, is there any chance we'll be at Knott's on the 31st? We're going back to Knott's because our friend Nate, it's 30th. His birthday. It's the 30th.
Yeah. Dang.
So.
That being said, if you could recommend anime, leave it in the comments and maybe I'll check it out. If you think it's something that I would enjoy.
Keelan says, when do you think you'll do the P.O. Box video?
We kind of talked about this on our Patreon video yesterday, or our Patreon live stream.
We have so much content banked from Florida that is time sensitive that we need to get up.
And I know that we haven't done a mail video since I think January, which is like crazy because we were like consistent on doing it every month. So unfortunately, I don't think it's coming out until sometime in April. And it's going to be very long because we have a lot of mail. So if you guys...
It makes me wonder, do you think we should do like a live version of it or something? Because here's the other problem is for Kitra...
It takes me a really long time to edit
It takes us a full day to shoot it, or at least 5 hours.
And then I do like a rough cut, which is really long. And then I have to go back in a couple more times to really get it. And I know that the videos are still like 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
But like that's me cutting it down.
Maybe we could do that, and maybe we could do giveaways during the live stream.
Yeah. Would you guys like that as a live stream? I mean, it might be like a really long live stream.
It might not be as interactive as his live stream.
Yeah,
so
we might
just
turn off the super chat so we could just focus on the mail.
Yeah.
But if that's something you guys are interested in, that might make it a little bit easier to do. But then, like, would people... I guess we could read the letters still. That just might take a really long time. I mean, obviously, we'd read it to see who it's from. But, like, sometimes the letters are, like, really, really long.
Yeah.
And I read the whole thing, and then I go in and I edit it to, like, a few words.
It's tough.
It is.
I just don't know if we have... Yeah.
But it might be easier
Someone says
that
they
way.
would like to see a live... I'd watch it as a live stream.
Yeah, maybe we could try that.
Yeah,
maybe we'll try it out, and then, like, we'll just try it, and if it, like, for some reason we don't end up liking it, we'll go back to the original way.
It might just be a better way for us to get this
out
done
quicker. Yeah. Because I feel bad when, you know, obviously, to anyone who sent us stuff and it's just sitting there, like, trust me, we've gotten it. It's safe. It's secure. And I hate that, like, it's just sitting there, you know what I mean? And we can't open it. But
everybody's saying yes. We got a super chat from your atomic friend. He sent a super sticker, $10. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It is a hippo character with a pink cat. He flips it backward and raises his thumb in the air.
I wish I could see it. My iPad's dead.
I'm sorry.
Dang it.
I didn't charge it long enough. But everybody's saying they want to see it. People are suggesting some anime. Can you leave the animes in the comments at the end of this video? Because
the Kitra Ket Ordinary Adventures. Yeah, you want to see that? It will be 4 hours long, and it'll be presented in 4:3 aspect ratio, and it'll be nothing but slow motion.
To keep the artistic integrity of this,
because that's what Justice League was like. Yeah, Kitra's artistic integrity.
Yeah,
it'll just be slow mo shots of Gizmo.
Okay,
I'd actually watch that.
Everybody seems to be saying positive things here, so I think maybe we'll end up doing
maybe we'll try it, just because that way we could at least maybe try to get it out in the beginning of April. Like, we could do it like...
The problem is, yes, let's try to do that. But the problem is that I think, I'm just trying to explain it to people, is we have so much stuff that's backlogged that needs to, like, we have stuff that's like food festivals that are happening now that need to be out now. And stuff that's going to be so irrelevant if we don't get it out soon. And then when April hits, theme parks are reopening. And then we're going to have to film those.
We'll do it as a live stream.
So, yeah. So I'm just saying, I think, I'm just explaining why we haven't done one in a while.
Yeah, we'll explain it too when we do that live stream.
So, yeah.
But that could be fun because it's going to be, like, you think that these live streams are long? My guess is that would probably be like 4 or 5 hours. So we're going to have to start, like, you're going to have to, like, set aside some time. You know, order some Taco Bell, order a pizza, you know, get your drinks, and then just watch us. Because
we're going to have to figure out how to interact with people during that, though. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Diana wants to know, do we have any outside jobs aside from YouTube? Curious. Kitra's doing this full time. She's editing the videos.
Yeah, currently,
she edits 40 hours a week.
Yeah, it takes me a very long time to edit. But yeah, this is, you know, I'm very, very thankful that, you know, we're doing stuff that, but, you know, I treat the editing part as a job, but, like, we get to, like, still have fun, and I don't know, it's so cool, and it's because of you guys, like, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want it to ever sound like it's a job, but I do work
40 hours a week, and I try my best to edit a good video, so hopefully you guys like it.
Yeah, and
someone was saying to go get Gizmo.
Someone said, I think the live streams get saved on the channel, right?
It does.
So those who missed it can go back and watch later.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, like, I was thinking, too, like, maybe it could be something that we start at, like, noon or something, our time. So that way, like, if somebody who sent us something that's, like, in London or something, it'll be a little bit earlier for them. And like I said, it's probably going to go for, like, 5 hours. So, like... Yeah.
Also, Jared says the Coke shirts were giveaways at Celebration 2019. I don't think that's true. The red ones were.
Yeah, this one he bought special.
This one is the Coke Zero logo, not the Coke logo. So it's the black. I think these are not legally produced by Disney. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. But I found them on eBay. Gizmo. I have the red ones as well.
Come on.
Is Gizmo going to come?
Come on. They want to see you. Come on.
Are you going to get him? Or he's not coming
I
over?
want to get up.
Okay. Okay, are we going to say goodbye to everybody?
I'll take a picture and I'll put it on Instagram, so go follow us on Instagram.
Everybody's saying that you do a good job. Everybody is appreciative. We both put a lot
We're
of.
trying.
Oh, I should say I didn't answer the question. I run a movie website called slashfilm.com. I started it in 2005. It's been
Wow.
16 years.
That's really dating yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now it's one of the most well-respected movie sites out there.
Yeah, if you saw
Which is
if you saw the
awesome.
TV spots for Raya the Last Dragon, Slashfilm was one of the many logos that was featured in that.
You guys might. It's so cool. Like, it's not obviously every movie that you get quoted, or it's not even you. It's like just people.
Yeah.
It's
But like
other
the last
people.
the last Star Wars movie I got quoted.
I know a lot of people skip commercials nowadays because with DVR and stuff. But if you ever get stuck watching a movie commercial, keep an eye out because I would say like there's a 75% chance that you're gonna see the Slash Film logo on there, and it's always so like cool.
I'd say 50% chance, but
yeah. What is your most like proud getting quoted for? Star Wars?
Star Wars I'm really proud on. I was also quoted for the re-release of Jurassic Park. So I'm happy, even though it wasn't the original release of Jurassic Park, I'm in a trailer for Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's
so
so
that
cool.
is awesome. Like the original Jurassic Park, not like Jurassic World or whatever. You know, it's the Steven Spielberg original Jurassic Park.
You should have said that when we went on our Jurassic Adventure tour in Hawaii. You should be like, "Did you know that I was actually quoted?"
Well, I told the driver when he asked the question, he was like, it was like, oh yeah,
I was totally kidding.
I forget what, but I was like, I visited the set of Jurassic World, the first one, and he was like, oh, I was one of the drivers. Did I drive you? And I was like, I don't remember.
Oh, like, that's funny. He might have.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah.
He may have. I was like just so excited about being there that I didn't pay attention about the driver.
We saw the Raya quote from Slash Film. Congratulations, says Quinn. Oh, that's pretty cool. We still haven't seen Raya, so that wasn't Peter's quote, but I think it was HT's or.
Brenton says my favorite podcast quotes you all the time. What is that podcast, Brenton? I'm curious.
Oh, interesting. Oh, is it like a movie podcast? Maybe?
Probably.
Cool.
But yes. Anyways, Samantha says I could watch you all day. Currently going through your binge section of your channel. That's one of the coolest things I think, and we stole this from one of the channels we watched, Endless Adventure. They had a section because we discovered them.
It was like watch every video from the beginning.
Yeah.
So there might be some that I've missed. Actually, I should actually probably go in there and double check that they're all in there.
I have not.
But you could go back and watch every single,
including live streams and mail bags in there.
Oh, I don't know if I.
Yeah, I've removed them because I figure that some people that watch that, like, I know we didn't want to watch live streams when we were watching that kind of thing.
But if I go and I add that to the playlist now, will it be out of order? Or will it put it like in chronological order? It
will be out of order, I think. And Brenton says binge mode. I know of binge mode. I've never listened to it. I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, so if you guys are ever bored and you want to just go watch like every video, and trust me, the old ones are not good. But like if you're interested.
They're fine. They're good. Some of them are surprised. I don't know.
That was before I started taking over editing. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
Wow.
It was a joke.
Wow.
It was a joke.
I'm proud of some of my early edits.
I know. I'm just kidding. You did great.
Yeah. I did way too much color grading on this. So you'll see it was like very high contrast.
I know. Yeah. I kind of miss that because it made me look better than I do without it.
You look fine.
All right, guys. We've been going 2 hours. I think we might call it.
Kate says, I love Endless Adventure. We love their channel.
Yeah, they're great. If you guys haven't checked out Endless Adventure, go watch them. They're awesome.
They are, they're a travel vlog channel, right? And they're building an RV and they're gonna do a van life, like traveling the U.S. I guess, maybe.
Yeah, they're fun.
But they are like on the top of our list of like vloggers we would like to eventually meet and collab with.
Yeah, I'd love to meet them.
Yeah. Oh, we got a super chat here from Barb.
Thanks, Barb.
I knew of Slash Film before Ordinary Adventures. That's why I knew to trust Ordinary Adventures about Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, awesome.
That's awesome.
It's so funny because, like, you would think that, like, a lot of people would know you because he's kind of well known, like, for Slash Film. But it's funny that, like, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a totally different audience.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
And I also think that, like, it's so different reading someone on a website than listening on a podcast or even watching them on a YouTube channel. Like, I know a lot of the vloggers we watch, I feel like we have a friendship and a relationship with them. And I'm sure that's the same way you guys might feel about us.
Yeah. It's like you feel like you know them because you're with them. Because I feel like, honestly, YouTube has taken over TV. Like, we don't even watch, well, besides, like, the big shows or whatever, but, like, we just watch YouTubers.
Yeah. We did watch another movie. We'll talk about that next week. Okay, we're going to cut this off. We're over 2 hours. We're 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Yes. Thanks, everyone, for once again hanging out with us. You guys, honestly, you make our weekends more enjoyable, and we love... Yeah. I honestly love... One of the good things about the pandemic is that we started doing live streams. Yeah. So I don't think we were ever had any intention to do it before.
I think I was worried about...
Well, I mean, we obviously have, like, a nice setup, and you wanted to perfect it.
I wanted it to look good.
Yeah.
And also, I don't feel like we watched a lot of other people's lives. And
we never really, like... Or not that we didn't get the appeal, but...
And whenever we clicked through, like, it didn't... I don't know, it didn't register to me. Like, I want to watch their adventures edited down. And that's also why we don't do many lives from, like, theme parks and stuff, because we'd rather...
Yeah. Well, also, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult.
But I love, like, getting to know you guys and seeing a lot of the same people that are here, like, week after week. And, like, I feel like you guys are my friends. Like, I don't have a lot of friends. So, like, honestly, you guys are my friends. Yeah. And I love it.
No, that's true. And it's also, like, it's weird because it took us making a channel and doing lives to understand the value of what
and now I'm like, I get it.
Now we watch other people's lives.
Yeah, now I, like, look forward to other people's lives. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Barb sent another super chat. Says, hey, the Slash Film podcast is great.
Oh, yeah. Everybody check out Slash Film.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know if you're talking about my podcast or you're talking about the Slash Film Daily, because there's two podcasts. There's Dave runs Slash Film Cast, which is amazing. And I run Slash Film Daily, which is a daily news podcast, which is not quite as good, but we try. We try really hard.
And then we're going to have an Ordinary Adventures podcast. We'll be, like, even below that.
We're gonna do 4 videos a week, podcast.
It's just gonna be me putting, like, Gizmo up to the microphone and having him, like, be like, do you guys want to listen to that? Be like, now special guest Gizmo.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I know almost 900 of you are still here, and
a lot of you guys are saying you love us, and we love you too.
Yeah,
not to get sentimental, but we're gonna call it a night. Once again, thanks everyone for joining us. We will see you tomorrow with a new video, and we'll see you next weekend as well for another live.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.